Yo! Good morning! Ladies and gentlemen, I have returned! Good morning! How you doing? Oh, I feel much better. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning! Oh. Look what I have made, my brothers. We have a new map. It's not balanced yet, but I have created the visuals. This is going to be map number 2. Hope you guys had a good stream, good time yesterday. Maybe watching Jackie Codes.
Commit and
someone else
immediately, and then go back in.
Delicious.
Don't
yes, we shall make game today, my brothers. Good morning, good morning.
Stronger. Good game will sell nonetheless. The money will come to you.
Thank you, Iffy66 for 5,000 bits.
Just kidding.
So I have designed this map off stream. And now we need to decide. Your number 1 streamer. Thank you, Mr. Shady11. Thank you very much for spamming this all the time since you have came here like 4 times already. And I've not been online for even a minute, man. I thought XQC shit. Okay, 5 minutes. Boom. Yes, sorry for yesterday. I was sick. And still am sick. As you might be able to tell by my voice. But physically I feel much better. Yesterday was really bad. I had to sleep. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna lay down for half an hour. And when I woke up, it was like 4 hours later. So, yeah. Get well soon. Yeah, thank you. You added some water, good sir. Oh, you noticed? Yes, sir, I did. I did make a new water. Dual... What was it called? Dual... What was it called again? Dual grid system. I have not animated it yet though. I don't know how would you animate this, guys. Do you just create the same thing, but you animate it or something? Is it how that works? It's a bit static. Yeah, I know. But that will be animated later. I'll animate that later. Why is it not moving? Because I just made the dual grid for it and then we'll see. I don't know how to animate it yet. Like I would have to go in depth, think about it. Just 2 to 3 frames, yeah. Like I don't know how that would work, right? It might just be something like this where... Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Let's put it here, I guess.
Don't be afraid.
Hello, Collector. Good morning, man. I think it might just be like this, right?
Add arc to the food and throw it in the forest.
And that, and then it just shifts to the right, depending on
I'm destroying the world.
On the frames, right? Could always do it in a palette shifting shader. Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but essentially, yeah, like that, right? Just like the old water in WoW, you remember. Actually, don't remember. But yeah, hey, I'll do that maybe later. But for now, what is more important is gameplay. And so, yeah, I have spent some time making this map off stream to not have nothing. And I'm pretty proud of the result. I even added in some water plants. Obviously, there can be more water plants, but... Collector TD had water shader. Ah, okay. Yeah, true. Is this level 2? Yeah, this is level 2. Exactly. I think I did a good job. Looks okay. Now, there's only one problem. I'll show you. This problem right here. I can literally... place units in the water. So this is the first thing that we have to change today. That I should not be able to place them in the water. Give them floating rings and let them be there. Yeah, but I still need to have like a zone where it says you cannot place units there. Right. Good morning, Mr. Emo and Mr. Null Exception. Good morning, you guys. Basically, you have a mapping of colors. Effect on Amiga demos. Oh, I see. Maybe it's Shallow Pond. Even if... I think that's bad. What the fuck is that map? Yeah, I made this map off stream. Yesterday. When I felt a bit better. And right now we're going to be filling it with content. Now it's just the background, right? Now we need to fill it with content. So yeah, I was thinking about like what could I do to make it so that you cannot place units in the water. I was thinking of adding in a path that is inaccessible and then just looping around. That would be the easiest. It's like essentially what I would do. Cakez told me coke. Okay, bro. Like I literally... Oh wait, I do already have a path here. What is that? I guess that's the flying path? Path for flying units? Yeah. Which I suppose it doesn't really matter, because now flying units can use any path, so I'll probably just get minus on that, which I suppose is just... There we go. Okay, so these are the two paths that I have. And we're gonna make a new one here. Which... I think I could just do this, right? I could put a bunch of points here, and then give the path... It's very easy for me to do. Give the path a... Like some sort of... what is it called? Some sort of bit flag that says you cannot place units near this path. Right? And then it'll generate the path here and look if the unit is on this path, and then you cannot place it there. That would be the easiest, fastest way for me to prohibit units from being placed on the water, but at the same time I could generate the path in a way where it says, okay, wait, I'm going to leave this spot open, and then I could potentially even place a tangerine onto this spot here. You see this? So I could play around. I think that's the best solution, actually. Instead of having some sort of, I don't know, geometry that I put here, or I'm saying these tiles can't be used, which could be true, but I could literally just look at the path here. Let's do that. It could be a... What should we call that? Let me see. I think it's... what's it called? Control F? Path option, I think? Yeah, path option. So this is a... I have path options, and you can see that this is bits. Int. I have 32 bits open to put options on the path, and I could literally say path option. I don't know. Inaccessible? What should we call this guy?
Ladies and gentlemen, what should we call the path option that units cannot be placed onto this path? What do you think? Give me some options here, my brothers. What do you say?
What are? Sorry. Yeah. We could do that, yes. That's the Bruce Lee water. Path option inaccessible. Inaccessible is bit 3. Forbidden placement. Path option water. Ooh, path option water makes more sense. Good job. Yes. We're gonna do path option water. It's a water path. Oh, that's so awesome. You know, I can actually... Obstacle wall. Path option units cannot be placed here because it's water. Yes, water enemies that follow that path and loop back and forth.
Next bad take, 30
path for water enemies, yeah. Path water... Path option unusable. Path option, wait, forbidden. Placement. Path option forbidden placement. And then path option water for later for water enemies. Path option forbidden placement. And that would be bit
Hope
4.
you have a good time, Cakez and chat Pepe Neil.
My man, I appreciate it, bro. Not forbidden because it might be water changes. You might have water changes. True. True. Just water. Okay, well, fine. Fine. But then I need a water path as well. Path option water path. And path option just water. Because the water path would be the path... Yeah. Where enemies follow. You want have time to make water... You're wrong. You're wrong. I'll show you why. You're incredibly wrong. So, what do you call it? What did I like Google that yesterday? What was it called again? Yeah. Here it is. Yeah. Here we go. So what's gonna happen is the following, right? That's totally not coping. I'm going to release a game into early access, much like this game. A big streamer is gonna play it. Give me a bunch of players. I'll earn a lot of money. And that feels good. And then, obviously, I'm going to use that money to make the game better. That's how it's gonna work. I saw Quinn play this yesterday. It's a rogue-like, rogue elite game. It's interesting. What was the engine again? Unity engine. Interesting. Yeah, good stuff. I looked at this. It's a new indie game came out. I think a couple of days ago actually. And they have been on Steam for over a year actually. So they really popped off. Something happened that made them pop off here, and then another thing happened that made them pop off here. And we're gonna read something related to this, this one later. This one here, postmortem. Let's see. I'm sorry, Mr. Cakez. I might have been wrong. You're totally right. This game is going to be a huge success and you will be a millionaire. Yeah, true, 100%. I think you have copium addiction, Cakes. So let's see how we can do that if I leave the path in right now. Wait, the game closed. What the hell? It crashed. Hey, don't do that. It crashed, bruh. That's not good. Minus, plus. Put a path here. That needs to be saved here. Crossroads. I'm happy, you know, guys, because I'm starting to get to the point again that I was a couple of months ago. Well, 1 month ago, like 1 or 2 months ago, where I'm able to add in content. And hopefully this time for the last time. You're gonna be rich, Cakes? I don't think I'm gonna be rich, but I have to be honest. I think if I do it right, then I can create a lot of incentives to keep playing my game, because I'm learning a lot by working on this over a long time. Like one big incentive that I could potentially do, which I thought about, right, is
developers.
We redesigned this map in a way that it looks really good and there's no disconnect. Like this is water here, right? It's endless, right? You can endlessly scroll and it will always be water. And essentially what I could do here is animate this in a way where I have enemies animated on the map, and if you hover over them, like bosses, essentially. If you hover over them, it gives you a tiny bit of information, like maybe the name or maybe nothing, something. And so there's always, on this map, there will always be an incentive for the player to keep on playing or keep on progressing, because they might uncover something new. That's what I thought about. That could be like something. Oh, what's this enemy over there? What's going to happen with this guy, right? And so, yeah. And then essentially, items, base items that are unlocked, tier 1 and tier 2 items, and then more rare items that are unlocked by defeating strong enemies and that can then show up in the shop. Like 2 incentives, right? And let me make sure that I actually have written this down. Oh yeah, this is, by the way, this was my old options file, demo to-do list here. So incentives. I mean, I'm gonna need to clean this up, like incentives to play the game. Bosses, small on the map, small versions on the map, hover equals info.
My man.
Mr. Codingry
for $3.
Cakez, how is it going? GIS Coffee sponsor for other day.
My man.
ILLPROBABLYBRA Kink. Trying to solve fun. But TRICKYISSUE.
Troll.
Developers. These fucking softwares!
Collector's alt account just joined.
Glad to be back to my favorite Vulkan and Godot stream. Please keep your functions shorter than 5 lines.
These fucking softwares!
That's the idea. And I think I'm definitely getting somewhere. Please add some simple animations of the wind and the birds at the waves to the map cakes. Yes, that will be done in the art pass for sure. We will make this look pretty, really, really pretty. And yeah, I know how to improve this. We will do that. We'll also, you know, spy a little bit on Mr. Adam C. Yunus on how he made the map for Mr. Prime and the others, because he made a really cool looking map. And we might redesign this map, but we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna get inspired for sure. So, essentially, this map, what we need to do today is... Oh, incoming wave, bad one. Oh, there's actually a bad one there. Yeah, so essentially it says that right now, when I place a unit on the water, it is... it gives us the cross symbol. We can place a unit. We can still place it, but it's going to be attacked. So all I need to do now is give the path an option, which we don't have at the moment. And let me see here. Can I add a... What type of path options do I have? There was a tile editor. Path option generate spline. 3D effect. Flyer path. Which we don't need that flyer path option actually. And how do I change these path options? I probably want to do path option to string in the editor. So essentially, what I'm talking about here is these checkboxes. So let me select a path, and I can checkbox stuff on the path. So generate spline on the path, that's the first path option, the first checkbox, basically generates the road. You see this? Now the second checkbox is the 3D effect, which is essentially...
Thank God I'm back.
No! Shh. It doesn't work right now, but it is essentially... It will make the path look like this. Tangy TD. Steam. It will make the path look the 3D. Oops. Where essentially it generates a... How do you explain that? Like it generates a an edge at the top and a corner at the bottom, if that makes sense. And then it flips around on the bottom. That's like the 3D effect that it is not perfect. You could see here that's kind of broken, but that would be like a 3D effect. And then the other one is the path option flyers, which I don't even know if that does anything, which probably doesn't. And so I think what I want to do is just have boxes, and you can toggle these on, and it says spline, 3D, water path, something like that. Scammed? Yeah, 100%. Oh. A cake stream, Mr. Lolboy. Good morning, man. I will just handcraft all the levels. Yeah, okay, well, terrain pull up ahead. Let's say you are not making a game in an engine. How would you handcraft the water so that your units cannot be placed in the water? Like, you need to have something in an engine. What you would do is just put a geometry here and then add a collider to the geometry that says units cannot be put into this geometry. Very easy. I don't have an engine, I don't have any geometry, so I need to use a path. I use a path. I already have path collision. Now I'm just gonna say that's a water path. You cannot place units on a water path. Generate a collider based on a tile ID. Yeah, I could do that too. I could literally just give each tile a can you collide or not, essentially. Yes, I could do that. But that is actually more work right now than to do this option for the water path. Why? Because a tile is literally just a vector 2. There's no information on the tile. And this right here is an idea of a tile that if I were to implement this, I would have to go ahead and reload every single tile. Here are the tiles. And essentially copy the data over correctly because I saved this in a binary file. And the binary file would no longer match up with this because this is less data. So it would all break the entire game, essentially the entire level, because the data won't line up anymore. And since a binary file will just be mapped directly to data like that, it would interpret the tile layer differently, and then there would be more data here, therefore overwrite this stuff. And so don't be lazy. Yeah, well, sure, but I don't really want to do it now because it takes too much work. Actually, talking about this takes too much work because that could be done already. That's the point. You know, update editor. Excuse me. It's literally as simple as this, guys. Generate spline, generate 3D effect. Ah, delicious. Change path index, show paths. Render data, use splines. Spline generation, there we go. Instead of doing... Just add a water collider, one click in Unity. You can have a function which will make your tile struct and will transform to your desired binary. No, I don't think you understand. I don't really want to continue talking because I'm losing time with this, but essentially, if I only have vector 2 coordinate on a tile, then I lose the information. I need to actually store the information if a tile is accessible or not, and that would be done using these flags probably. Here, animated water and then accessible or not. If I don't store this information in the file, then the information is lost. So I would have to repackage the level by including this. So it would look like this. And this is the last thing I'm going to talk about because it takes too long. It would literally look like this instead of this. And therefore, there's more data. So I can do that. I will do that in the future. It's a to-do here, but not right now, because, again, guys, it will take too much time. So, generate spline, 3D effect, and then we'll get rid of the flyer path, because we don't need that at all anymore. We're gonna get rid of this, and then it's number 2, and then it's number 3. And now that's gone, it will create an error, which is fine. And now we need to figure out... excuse me. Okay, I've selected a path, right? Paths UI position. So that's gotta be... It's right pane position. Plus checkbox offset. Let's see. So, I get it, okay. I understand. And so then, wait, spline generation. We'll do another if check here. We'll just do like a local scope. You guys love local scope so much, right? It's like new checkboxes. New checkboxes. Better ones, essentially. We'll do if do button. And then this will be, it needs to be a button with text. So that will be a sliced button, I guess. A sliced button, which it takes a sprite white this time. Hopefully it works, man. Hopefully that works. And then it'll give us a text onto it, which in this case would be spline. And then it'll give us a position, which, let's do the checkbox position. So the, whatever that's called. Right pane position plus equals. Yeah, so we needed that. Here. So what we're gonna do is that. Line height heading. And then we're gonna do a vector 2 buttons or path. Buttons position. Hey, TCAP, I saw you work on your game yesterday, bro. How's it going, man? Good morning. Interesting. Why did not no welcome message? Oh, because I see. And Mr. Hero Dizo, thank you very much for following earlier, man. I appreciate that. And Ruby Eats Cats. Damn, that's crazy. Thank you very much for following as well, man. That is insane, bruh. So that would be, let me see, right pane position. Plus a vector 2 of, let's say, 20. Let's test 20 first. So then, let's see. That's the buttons position. And over here we do buttons position. Yeah, and this should not, we don't need that. We'll copy this out. Buttons position, and then we need a const vector 2, I guess, yeah. The const vector 2 button size, which is, let's do 32 by 20 or something. Cakez, check out this a little bit. You're going to like it, I promise. Oh man. Okay, we'll watch it later, okay? So this like a file pilot inside a file. Listen, okay, but listen, I have something that works. I'm listen, okay.
I get it that you can do stuff better, okay? You could always do stuff better, but is that feasible right now? Because I have found a system that works for me, and I can use version version number at the top of the file to determine the version of the file, and then change that depending on the version.
It's learning? Yeah, sure. I'm always open to learning, but maybe right now it's more important to set the game! Just asking a question, right?
I love Cakez, dirty dog fucker, no soap, no skill, no original ideas, balloons, steal a bastard, no clue, no knowledge, no games released, no good text, no code, dumb idiot, react, Andy, fuck off, stop stream.
Anyways.
Okay, champ.
Brain aneurysm? No. Okay, so if we do the button, then we toggle the option. The toggling the option is literally that. Boom. And so that will be spline option. Simple. And then we'll just do 3 buttons, very simple in a row. The first one is spline, the second one is, what was the other one? 3D. And the next one is water. Water! Sorry, water, yeah. And then all we'll do is just buttons position every time. Buttons position dot X. Oops. Dot X plus equals, we need to do like at least 30. 34. And so now we actually have buttons that tell us what they do. And all we need to do, I think, is just get rid of this. And we should be... No? Damn it. Search. Flyer path. What is this? Is the hero on the road? Oh, I see. Flying units. Aha. So the reason why I had the option to be a flying path is I want... So here's a big question, game design decision, guys. I'll show you. Let me make a new path. Guys. So let's say, right, we have a path like this that loosely follows the road. Loosely, right? Let's say this is a path. Should we have this mechanic in the game that this is just for flying units? The flying units fly, not following the path. And now for the player, since the player can place units everywhere, should that be in the game that flying units can fly anywhere, even over obstacles? And now the player has to make sure that they place units in the right locations so that they can defeat the flying units before they reach the exit. So that would make ranged units very important to be placed. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea to have. At least the option to have that. We don't need to do it, but it should be an option, in my opinion. How would they know? By playing the map. And like, how would they know? Good idea. The game shows you this. The game shows you this stuff here. Different symbol for flying units. And then it shows you the incoming wave is bats. And then when a bats first spawns, like I haven't implemented that yet. That's something part of a tutorial again. But essentially, the clueless, like what we could do. So first one was 100%. What we could do, show us the path. Yeah. So in order to make this more readable, when you hover over this, it'll show the path. Much like in Gnomes. Would that help you guys, Gnomes? Would that be a good idea? Like, I'll show you what that would look like. Yeah, here. It would show the path like this. You see how in Gnomes, the flying units can fly over obstacles too? Gnomes scare me. I think we'll do that. The more I think about it, I actually want to do this. So, yeah, we'll do that. So, actually, good idea. So now we need to copy that. Sorry, we need to copy that. Sorry. God, man. I'm telling you guys, sleeping yesterday was such a good idea. I recovered a lot just by sleeping. That's crazy. Inspiring again? Yeah, it is. Listen, so...
Vulkan Seeker, there's something you need to know, my friend, okay? When you're making something like a game and you use inspiration to get ideas for your own game, that is a very common strategy that many developers do, okay? Don't be ashamed to copy something from a game that you really like. You know what we're listening to right now?
Am I so out of touch?
This is...
No.
Action 81 just
Thank you very much for the money!
Essentially, what we are listening to right now is the music of Stardew Valley. That game was inspired by Harvest Moon. So he stole a lot of stuff from Harvest Moon. Does that make a bad game?
Think about it, my friend. Think about it, bro. Think about it very much, okay? Because I don't think so. Also, top chat on YouTube, I apologize. I'm pretty sorry. Mr. Jonathan Smith, good morning. Thank you very much for joining. I apologize for not reading the messages. It did not update. And then Umorph, thank you, Umorph. Thank you very much for joining on YouTube as well. And Jer and Ulas. Thank you guys. How's demo going, bro? Sorry, I haven't been able to follow much lately. That's totally fine, man. Listen, man, there's no incentive. There's no need for you to watch. I appreciate it though. And why is that every time I catch your stream, you're coughing? That's not true. And the only reason why I'm sick is because of Zoe, okay? Create what we call D-maps. Every cell coordinate marks itself with a flag, and you could store these in a yeah. I'll probably do that, like the tile stuff here. Where's that? I'll probably do a tile struct later down the road, and then also I can animate that, sure. But for now, it's fine. If you improve on the old game design, it's a win. What do you mean by that? Kids make you sick 24/7, yeah? You could use a black and white texture map. Yeah, true, I could do that, but then I have to recreate the black and white texture map every time I change the map. While in this editor, I could literally just go change this path according to what I did with the stuff. But I agree with you guys that it's easier for a tile to just mark itself as inaccessible, and then that will be so much easier to do, right? And then I could literally paint accessible and inaccessible tiles, which would be a bit easier to do for sure. But then again, also, okay, is the unit on the tile that is accessible, inaccessible, and then you have to worry about edge cases where, okay, this is a tile, right? This one right here. Is this accessible or inaccessible? Difficult to say, right? Half and half. So I guess I would make it inaccessible, and this part right here, inaccessible too, I guess, right? Inaccessible too. So the only really real tile that is accessible might be this one tile here. But again, right? Right now, with the path, I have more control. Cakez, when will I get my refund? I signed up for a full week of streams. You keep slacking. Listen, man, I would love to stream all the time, bro. I really do. Okay, anyways. So, we have now the flying path back, which means, since we have that back, we should be able to get back to this. Then it draws us the bat, which is also the wrong location. I think what I need to do is world to UI, maybe? Let me see. So, like, this is a flying path that starts here. It draws us the bat, right? Or does it? Oh, wait. Oof. Oh, look at this, guys. It does work. I can toggle. Oh, look at this, guys. I can now toggle the spline. And that's what it looks like. Damn. Look at this. Cool. Spline, 3D. Water. That's actually spline because I didn't program that in. Cool. Nice. So that's much easier to read than like these dumb checkboxes at the top here, don't you think? And instead of like, okay, so this would be spline, and then the next one would be 3D effect. We're toggling that. And then, by the way, for those of you who want to know, right, some
actual GigaChat programming knowledge for C++, but any other language too, you can toggle a bit with this option right here.
It is an XOR toggle. So essentially it only toggles on and off this one particular bit. That's really cool. So essentially Excalibur. Zora, yeah. So essentially if you have like a bunch of ones and zeros and you want to toggle one of those numbers, like maybe this one, all you need to do is in C++ X, or it's like this one right here, the caret return, I guess, and an equals with just that 1 bit. Yeah, no, sorry, no, just that 1 bit. And then that will result in 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. That's what it will do. Really cool.
Cakez, my man, thank you for $3.
Yo!
Join my Kick channel now. Kick Cakez 77, join my Kick channel now. Kick Cakez 77, join my Kick channel now. Kick Cakez 77.
Cakes? Wait, you are called Cakes? Thank you very much. I didn't... wait, did I donate to myself? What the hell? Thank you very much for the money, man. I appreciate that, bro. And good morning, Mr. Farmer. Hope you're doing good, bro. You can make a 2x2 black and white tile set that will be used only for collision for flagged tiles. It would map almost perfectly since the dual grid boundaries are mostly at the halfway point. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't understand with 2x2. Kick.com, Cakez7, he's live. I'm not live. You're lying. See? But maybe I should stream to Kick. You get 90% sub money there. If someone subs to me on Kick, that's like $4 or something. It's a lot of money. Like, I'll probably only have 1 subscriber, but hey. Right? Maybe I'll be the one that makes the software category popular there. Right? Copium. Like, no one cares about that shit. I would definitely sub to you on Kick. Why? Really? Why? Apparently they pay you for people talking? No, if Kick were to like give me this creator bonus, right? You stream for X amount of hours on Kick, and you get paid like a salary for that? Sure, but I don't at all have that following. To like, I think you need like a certain amount of following and viewers, and I cannot guarantee that viewership on Kick, right? So I would have like, I don't know, 2 viewers on Kick compared to like 100, which like I could say, oh, I have 100 viewers, but then on Kick it'll only be 2, right? And so you have to tell them how many viewers you have when you apply for this stuff. So I won't get that for sure. But I think I should still do it, because I don't think that Twitch is gonna live a lot longer. Like, putting your eggs into the Twitch basket at the moment isn't that great. The flyer, and then that will be water. Yeah, that's just what it is. Like, no, Twitch makes some dumb decisions when it comes to advertising stuff. The people that are on the platform. Like, I'm not gonna get into it because I don't really care about the drama, but it's essentially like I have tripled almost my viewers from a year ago, but the ads money is mostly the same, which is crazy to think about, right? I will make a 2D game with Godot, by the way. Hello, Pain Junior. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. Cool name, by the way. Gabe Newell. Plagiarizing is not good to do. You might get a trademark takedown. No, because it's not like I'm copying. Like, it's not like I'm copying, let's say, Kingdom Rush entirely. I'm just taking an idea from the game and I'm doing that too. And that is not really a trademark. It's just a mechanic of a game. And if that was the case, then you could not make any game at all after the first game has made in a genre. Like, for example, if, let's say, there is sneaking in a video game. Someone does it first, the second game that does that almost exactly the same would be taken down then, because it's already been done before. That's what I like. We had that issue with Palworld, right? And it's so toxic to the gaming industry that this could even apply, because you are bound to have certain things that will repeat. That's just how it works. Even if there's no way that someone has ever seen a certain mechanic and they come up with this stuff themselves, and then all of a sudden it is an exact copy of another mechanic by chance, which can happen because, you know, some people think alike and they come to the same answers. Now all of a sudden they cannot put this in the game because someone did it before. That's so bad and destructive for creative freedom that we will not grow in the field. We will actually regress. Anyways, hello there, Mr. Magetza. The hovering arrow over a car used to be a pattern mechanic. Yeah, that's dumb. It's terrible. It's really bad. Yeah, in science can happen. Yeah, it can happen. And Marcosa, thank you very much for following. Excuse me. So now we have water. And I think I toggled this on. I need to use a different color. So if it's on, the color needs to be different. Let's generate two colors. Const vec4 on is, I suppose it's white. And then off. Wait, no, wait. On is green, off is red. So red, 0, 0. And then on is green. And now if the option, oh wait, so what's that? Font scale, let's try font scale too, that's fine. Which it does look bad, I know. But we have no other way. Color, okay, that's really annoying. I have no control over the color of the... Shit, that's annoying. Maybe I'm just gonna do... Hello Haskas, how you doing, man? Okay, wait, let me create a new sliced button function because this one sucks. I need a better interface. Actually, sliced button, it calls the... Okay, it does a text. And then it does the button. Which, don't we have draw data here? So can I do a sliced button? I mean, I think it's simple, right? I'm just gonna put in text data and play sound and draw data. And then it'll literally call, it'll do this. Let me see, it draws a text from text data, and then it supplies the text data there. Here. The color, rendering options, okay. Like that, it does the text. And then it does the button using the draw data. Wait, invisible button. And I guess it'll supply the draw data here then. Here we go. That would be it. And then it will this one will just call the other do sliced button function. We have the sprite, text, position and size, ID as well. And then over here it'll just supply the text data dot font size. Right, that's the text data, right? Yeah, after the ID comes the text data, and the font size would be the dot material as well. Color, the font size, and then the rendering options taken from here, so that it keeps the same functionality. Oops. There we go. And then it'll supply the draw data, which in this case... Wait a minute. that. Wait a minute. Yeah. For the draw data, I guess it'll be empty. It will just be empty. Anything I forgot? The play sound. I guess. And I think that's it. It just returns that. And then we should have the same functionality. And now we have more control because we have this other function. Wait, what does it return here? It does a text data thing, then it does the button, the sliced menu, and returns. Okay, very good. And then in the game, I can now do a sliced button. We have text data. The text data is unimportant. And then the draw data is important, where the color, the material dot color is if the path option exists. Mr. Cooler, hello there, sir. I'll look at the message in a second. And hello, Nix. Saw you earlier too. Good morning, you guys. If that is on, question mark, then if it's on... Wait, no, not and equals. If the path option is on, then it says on, otherwise it's off. There we go. Good. And then we'll do that for every button. And... comma this. And comma this. Right? Haha, this needs to go as well. Yeah, I remember, my brothers. I remember, okay? I'm just focus mode, okay, guys? I slept well. I mean, we might as well just do that in one line, right? It's a bit better, a bit easier to read. There we go. So obviously I need to change the option every time, right? This is the option generate spline. This is the option 3D effect. Flyer path. Let's hope this works. If this works, I'm actually GigaChat, bro. Like really, 100%. But because like coding something for the first time and then compiling it and it just works, like how good can you be? Oh my god! No! It flickers! Why? Pfeiler, yeah. Not a GigaChat, yeah. It seems to flicker here. I wonder why that is. Why is that flickering? Oh, what the hell? What the hell? I suppose it's flickering because it just runs like that. Oh, oh. Oh my god, I'm good. Okay, so the one thing that doesn't work is the font size being supplied. Which it should, actually. Wait, no. No, of course. Because I don't do any font. Like, the font is here. Okay. Dot font size. Font scale 2. And then dot options, of course. Dot render options is outline text. Or center. Let's just do center first. Center. Align center. Shit. It's a bit much to code. It's a bit lot. Maybe I should do that. Const font is that. I think that would be better.
Thank you, Gouda Cheeseburgers,
My bad.
for 100 bits.
Thank you.
Cakez really walked into the barber and said, "Gimme that washed Diablo and Poe addict look." Bro thinks he's Quinn69 but forgot you need the gameplay, not
Okay,
just
bro.
the receding hairline and rage issues.
Shut up, bitch. Okay, that's kind of toxic. I appreciate the money though. Thank you very much, man. I'm gonna buy sweets with that. Rendering option outline text outline. I've been watching 30 seconds. And you did more coding than... Okay, stop. Stop. Listen, bro. Stop. Okay, sir? I get it. It's fun to dump on him. I understand. Okay? Haha. Like, I don't want to be sucked into the drama. Okay, brah? Please. There we go, my brothers. Here it is. So, we have now generated a font that we can supply to these, which, yeah. Maybe that should be default argument, actually. Can I do this as a default argument for this function? Yeah, maybe. He's new, Cakez. He didn't know. Yeah, he's new, Cakez. You don't know, yeah. Hey, Cakez, do you plan on porting a game to mobile? If it's good, yes. If not, no. Oh, yeah. Guys. I feel like it's inverted, though. Like, it shows it when it's off. Like, the color is... like, green should be on. And, like, it's inverted. Why is it inverted? If the path has the option spline, then it says on, which is red. Of course, it should... Oh, I see. I'm dumb. So that needs to be inverted. Yeah. Here we go. It just works. True. Nice. So now it will work. We have the water option turned on the path. Which, what is this, by the way? Oh, it just shows the paths. I see. And now we can actually... How big do we want this? Like 18 or 16 maybe? Now I need a sprite, guys. I need a sprite that is the same color. I don't have one. Actually do not have... we could use that, I guess. We could do sprite sliced shading. Let's do const sprite ID. Sprite ID is sprite shading. Menu shading, there we go. And then we'll put the sprite ID here. Sprite ID and Sprite ID, my brothers. There we go. It's funny seeing people raging so much about the person they have seen on the internet. It would be so cool if that worked though. Look how cool these buttons look. Why is the... Wait, I'm multiplying. Oh, cause maybe instead of color we do additive color. It's a bit more to write. I think it works though. Maybe that works. Oops. Yeah, guys, please don't bring the drama into my chat, okay? I don't care. Like, YouTube has enough drama for you guys. You can use the comment section there. Who cares? Okay, and don't argue about it, right? Right, guys? I don't care. Tracking starts where he, and where he gets traffic, what? Yeah, collector, stop. Ban him. Okay, you're offering to ban someone. Like, guys, stop engaging. I'm gonna ban you. And Kashira only typed to one message. Okay. I like your hair. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, bro. I think I'm just gonna keep the hair this way for most of the time. The reason why Collector got banned for 5 minutes or a little bit more was because he told TCAP to ban a person, and that is fueling a conversation that I don't want to have in my chat, and I said multiple times I don't want it, and he knows it. There we go, guys. So we can now turn on and off stuff. Much easier to read, in my opinion. I love it. The only downside is the font. We might be able to change the font to this. We can do font scale 3, which would be too much. It would be too tall. Look at this. It will be too much. You see that? But we can use a different font. font damage numbers, which is the smallest font that I have. What does that mean, 3D? Goodness. Look at that, guys. It looks bad, but hey. Watching that change between path / water, etc. is satisfying. So yeah, anyways. You mean this here? Yeah, it's cool, right? I like it a lot too. So this will be a water path, and the only thing that we need to do here is can hero be placed? And then over here, there is a function that says is hero on road? Let me see, or something like that. Here. And then that will just return me a road. And then when can hero be placed, it should probably return me the road pointer, the path pointer. Where's that? Can hero be... Is hero on road? Yeah, here. Can hero be placed? Ground collider. All we need to do here, I guess, ask first is hero on road. And I think I want to, instead of returning a boolean, I want to return the road that the hero is colliding with. Excuse me. So that would be if path. So bool test for now. But now I want to turn that into the path that it's colliding with. So instead of boolean, it's just a path pointer. And then it'll return null pointer where it doesn't, here. Otherwise, it just returns the address of the path, which it should be that, right? And then over here, it returns a null pointer. There we go! What? Point, sample point, path. Oh, because it's a const. Okay, so, wait, how do I turn this const, guys? Like the smart people in chat. Do I say a const path pointer? Aha, okay, yeah. And then, over here, we can do a path pointer path. Is the hero on the road? Yes. I guess it needs to be a const. Sure, bro. And then, if path dot options and path option water, is it a water path? Yes. Then we return false. That's simple. Watch this. So I have now coded in path collision detection, hopefully, with water. Just use auto. No, the problem is that the paths overlap. Oh, the paths overlap, guys. So I can't use the function. The problem is that this function takes the first path the guy overlaps with. And so I have two paths that are literally on the same location. It's this path that it finds first. Fuck, man. No! That shouldn't be true. No. I'll figure this out. Wait. We'll do this one more time. I placed this one here, the lady. It's got to be path index number... Bro, you can't be serious. That's not 202. You're lying. Point index, sorry. Path index? Path. Options 8. Waypoint count. Sample point count. Paths. Count 4. 8. So that's path index number 2. Huh? Wait, maybe I didn't save it, that's why. Guys, I need to go to the bathroom really quickly. Maybe it's because the game background didn't change yet. But it's 4 paths here, so that it should. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right back really quickly. This game sucks, by the way. We're back. Maybe if we go down... Oh god. This is where the rats are. I'm good, bro. Nah, I'm good. There's got to be a different way back. I'm not going there. How do I... like... Huh? Weapon at risk! JK! Hey! What? How? Shit, what do I do? Can I close the door? No, not this way! Hey! No, not this way! This is no way, bro! Let me fucking hear you, Captain fucking asshole! I wanted to relax. I wanted to relax. God, that triggered me. Okay, so there's this dude right here. We killed one of them before. He is decently easy. You just have to stay on his back.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Codingry is gifting 1 sub to the community.
I don't get the error. I did get the error. I did get the error yesterday, yes. Which library you use? Oh, I see. I have written my own code to do that. I have followed this principle here. Not this one. Directory to that. No, direction to this. And that worked. Oh my god, oh my god, what a day, man. What a fucking day. Oh my god. I just can't anymore.
Oh my god, and the me and engines, man. The fucking UI rotates even here. What?
Imager? Before C++. Oh my god. Goodness. Oh my god. I'm back, my brothers. Good morning. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Fuck. Oof. Oh. He had a hairline then? Yeah, it is how it is, you know. You just grow older, bro. That's not bad. God. It definitely finds the path, but maybe, like I thought about this, right? Man. Maybe. 20 years older because of C++. The options I'm toggling are not the right options. Right? Draw unit. Hero list offset. Left down.
Someone putting his dick in water? What is this? What the fuck?
Here it is. Option. No, it's option water. Wait. Aha. It is the water option, but not the water path. I see. This is where I'm wrong. So I'm literally asking, is that a water option? And then it ignores flying paths. Okay. Is hero... Wait. Is hero... Wait. Is on... Wait. Huh? Is hero... Wow! On path. On road. Yes. So why don't you find that, bro? I apologize for being loud and obnoxious here. But I hate the Vim searching. And it has been happening ever since I started using Vim. And it's not getting better. The Vim searching is one of the most annoying, atrocious things in the entire universe. And it just does not get better. What happened to the music, guys? Are we listening to something? 40 minutes? What the hell? 40 minutes? Did we just listen to a 40-minute... Nani? Skyrim atmosphere. Holy, that was quiet. Music is playing? It was quiet though. It was crazy. Alright, let's see. So, flying paths get ignored. So, only paths that can actually be paths like that. Okay, so is hero on path? Or on the road? Yes. So, then it gives us the path, and then we are looking for the water option. There we go. And so now it should give us a red. Finally, cool. And now I can only place units. Let's see how good that is done. I can place a unit here. So I might have to fix stuff here a little bit. Here is a part where I can place as well. So I need to fix this part for sure. That looks good.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, here's fine, I think. Being able to place units there. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll place a unit here. Allow on islands. Yeah, we'll do that. So, how do we allow on islands? Oh. Love the haircut. I thank you. I appreciate that, bro. Let's do that. And then we'll allow on the island. So we'll do something like this. Wait. Oh, oopsie. Yeah, I'll try to make it so that the island is safe. It's obviously not gonna be that easy. I'll try my best though. Let's see here. So I'll probably have to squash this a little bit. That one too. We'll have to see. And then, okay, so here's Mostly everything is fine, and then we'll put stuff here so that it overlaps. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow units being placed here. Like that should be fine. This should be okay. And then we'll just make sure like this. Let's see now. Sell this guy. Okay, so I can place units here. It should probably not show. Okay. Can't place units here. There, yeah. That's fine. Why are you not participating in Pirate Software Game Jam? Because I don't like having to wait for an incentive to make a game, bro. If I want to make a game, I make one now. I don't wait till tomorrow. And also, oftentimes in game jams, you are confined to the topic of the game jam. I want to make the game that I want to play. I don't want to have to make something that I might not necessarily agree with or that forces me into a direction I don't want to go to. Okay, I think this is fine. It's good enough. This one might be a bit weird. We could work on that a little bit. So we could edge that out a bit here. Like that. Maybe like this. See? But otherwise, I think we're good. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna make sure that this one's a bit better done here too. So this one's a bit odd. Let me try to find a better way to do this. Maybe that way. This way here. I just need to make sure that this... we cannot place units here. Let's see. Yeah, I can place her here. That should not be the case. So I guess I'll make it turn like this. Let's see. It is definitely a lot of work drawing. Or a lot of testing here. But for now it's fine. It's okay. Like if like someone finds a way to do that properly, or find a way to place the unit here, whatever, right? That's fine. Safe. Okay, so now that we have the water in the game and actually colliding with the water, this is a spline path. This is a spline path. I love that a lot more. That's much better. Cool. Yeah, the flying path here. This is a flyer path. Let's put it on. And then the bed is here, which, let me see why that is. Update editor. At this point, you could have the pixel color detector method already coded, and it would work on every new map. No. Listen, man, maybe not. Who cares? I found a solution. The solution works. On to the next. It took me literally less than an hour, bro. Who cares? There's such a minuscule difference in stuff, and we'll do it later, okay? Middle pane, draw game, we don't need that. Tile editor, edit tile, we don't need that. Right pane, there we go. So, heading paths, there it is. We don't need this, actually. Don't need that at all. Stuff like that, boom. And then... indicator. Where's the indicator? Path option, show paths. Indicator, new checkboxes. Spline generation, this goes away. Are you going to animate the water? Yeah, in the future I will. Not now, but yes, in the future for sure. Ah, position times scale, that's what it is. That's what I'm missing. Times the background scale, and we need to do that for the bed as well. Position times the BG scale. And then the bed here for the path should be right next to it. Yes, finally. It's a bit weird, but okay. So this is a flying path for beds. But I think I'm going to... I mean, it's fine. I guess I'll make them follow the road loosely. In a way. At least for this map. So that the player does not get too overwhelmed with the beds in the beginning. But there will be maps where the flying units will not follow the path for sure. Like this is loosely following the path. I think that's fine. Should be good. And then they just come from over here. Something like that. Let's save this. Awesome. Nice editor. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I think the water needs a color tweak. For a moment, it looked like a rocky area. Really? Maybe the water animation fixes it, but not sure. Assuming it's still work in progress. It is still work in progress, yeah. Of course. I mean, I think it's better than this type of water here. Where is it? I think it's better than this. It's an improvement. And over that too, here, if you compare these two. It definitely is. And I still have it, right? Dual grid grass. And this is the water. I can definitely go over here and then make this a little bit less opaque, right? And maybe what we could do as well is change the mode. Let's see, normal. Lighten. Screen. There could definitely be some cool stuff going on here. Addition. Overlay. That sucks. Soft light. Hard light. I think hard light is the same as normal. Yeah, I mean almost. Where's hard light again? Here. Remove the no backseating. Shh. Hello Rio. Cakez, have you seen Avita's pixel art? Looks crazy good. Avita Journey of the Hope. Listen, man. Okay, comparison is the thief of joy, bro. Damn, the game is looking great, but what the hell's with the reviews, man? What the hell? Wait. I know why. Bro, this is literally asset flips. I've seen this on itch. It's an asset flip, bro. Here too. No, it's not about the woman, it's about the goblins. And the woman is from itch.io too. The guy literally bought all of the assets from the one guy and put them in a game. Which I guess it looks good, but why is it so mixed reviews? What the hell? Why don't people like it? This, wait. I would say though, I didn't enjoy it. I don't feel ripped off and won't be asking for my money back. They made the insane choice of making the potions expensive, single use and rare. That coupled with insanely fast enemy swings, stamina taking forever to fill, and parry seemingly useless, and I just hated my time with it. Okay, I can literally beat this game within the first 2 hours. Refund limit. A ripoff that would be fairer priced at $2 to $5. It feels unfinished. It feels like the devs gave up on it. The audio visuals are quite appealing and... Do you see this? The audio/visuals are quite appealing. Huh. And the character animations and movement is good. If you disregard the price and think this is like a little Metroid Microvania, it is somewhat passable. Unfortunately, the level design and worlds feels very sparse and uninteresting. It's pretty linear for Metroidvania. There are no fast travel in map, and the map doesn't allow you to mark rooms that you may wish to backtrack to. It's a shame this game wasn't developed for a couple more years. Yeah, we'll get to that, Mr. Shade 11. That sounds interesting. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to bash on a small studio too harshly, however, this is why we got reviews. 2-hour game, if you need to run it, maybe less. Not enough items to have a rarity of some sort. There's an item that increases better loot. Okay, so talking about the game. Played through the first... played through this in 6 to 10 hours. Mapped it, which slowed me down. So not 100% sure on actual playtime. Whatever that is. The two nice things I say about it is it has decent animations. It's free major of annoying bugs. It's free of major annoying breaking. Sorry guys, I just cannot read with this nose. And I respect the effort it takes to actually deliver a solid bug-free game with hours of playtime / and decent, not high-quality graphics and music. That said, you're better off buying a different game. Kingdom Shell comes to mind, a similar art style, but much more interesting game systems, level design and stuff. Guys, not a single person, short and simple, but sums up the game. Combat is basic, there isn't much, everything is pretty straightforward, the story is more generic. Overall, decent game, but I can't comprehend its $10 to $12 price tag. Guys, this game is an asset flip, and no one cares. See, this is what I told you multiple times. Just get your assets on the internet, man. And then just make the game if you don't know how to make art. Look how amazing this is. And this is entirely taken from the internet. He spent a lot of money on the art. Don't get it twisted, okay? This character is on itch, and I'll try to find it. The same goes for these goblins. And I'm pretty sure the scene's in the background too. The goblins are on itch too. Do you have a link to this? itch.io? Let me see. itch.io. Oh, and we have Guardian Chicken here. You said that the mixed reviews were because of assets, Bozo? No. No. I never said that. Go back in the VOD, show me the part where I said, oh, it has mixed reviews because of the assets. I only said, oh, look at this. These assets are from itch. That's the first thing I saw, because I'm a developer. And then I was like, oh, wait, it has mixed reviews. Why does it have mixed reviews? You need to listen to what I'm saying. I first thought that, or maybe the people see these assets and they're like, oh, this is an asset flip. That's what I thought. And then I went into the reviews to validate that thought and realized pretty quickly that everyone just talks about the game rather than the assets. So I never made the assumption, I never said that that's because of it, that's because of it. I thought it though. Goblin boss, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Shade 11. Here, so these are the assets I'm talking about. This is the Goblin boss, and if you go down, or actually go to this guy, visit all Biostega, you can see. You have the boss here. Then where's the character? Here's the character. That's the Goblin with the torch. This is the guy that I bought. People liked him too, and no one noticed that this one was from itch.io. Here's another goblin enemy. This one is cool, by the way. The witch looks really awesome. And yeah, you can see, like, he spent about $16 on the character, I think. Wait a minute. Jonah add-on. Okay, so this is an add-on, this is the character. So $16 on the character, then $6 on an enemy. How much was the boss? 16. You see this, right? And really cool. You can almost buy your entire game if it is cohesive, right? If it works together, which for this game, I would say, yes, it does work together. Looks good together. He probably spent like 300 to 1,000 and made like 8,000. Yeah, I think he made more than what he put in. Yeah. Let's see here. So 2,000 followers, that's 20,000 wish lists. And if we look at the player graph, it obviously started out very high because of the wish lists, I'm pretty sure, the conversion rate. And then it dripped down because, yeah, there seems to be a lot of issues with the gameplay. But hey, this guy probably earned money. $16 billion. Even the status bar? Yeah, the status bar. Where's the status bar from? This one here? Oh yeah, you're right. It is here, true. You're right, sir. God damn. 23 player pick. Hey, for someone that I think it's his first game, isn't it? Hey, congratulations. Really good stuff. Actually, it's not. Wait, no, it is. Cold? No, it's not. Coldway is his first game. It's like 3 years in between. Now, what is this made in? Oh my god, is that laggy? What the hell? What's going on here? Why is it so laggy? I don't understand that at all. What the hell? Windows. Wait, is that his own engine? And this one, is that his own engine too? Construct engine? What is that? Construct? I've never seen that before. What is the Construct engine, guys? Is that a C++ engine? Construct. Make 3 games, 3D games. Is that written in C++? Some of our customers, EA. I used Construct my last December and you played my demo and asked me what it was then too. Really? Yeah, I don't remember these things. Construct. Interesting. JavaScript? You think it's a Oh, add to JavaScript. It doesn't mean that it is JavaScript, but you can add JavaScript. So what language is this, guys? Coding is optional. So basically you're mostly visually coding? Wait, 16 years ago it was quite different from what it is today. I think it was Python and visual scripting back in the day. It uses visual scripting with an additional options for Java. Okay, cool. And is it free or do you have to buy it? Store, buy Construct 3. You have to buy that? How much? What? Business. Annually? Personal. Wait, people buy this annually? What? Why would I buy this over Unity? That's dumb. It's free up to a point. Aha. Up until what? How much? JavaScript code. Oof. I pay money for JavaScript? Who pays money for JavaScript, bro? What? Back in the day it was free and open source. They renamed it to Construct Classic and released a new one, which was closed source and paid. Maximum lines of code? Really? Where? Where? Is it? I needed something free and fast to whip something in 4 weeks. Under JavaScript coding? Maximum lines of JavaScript code. 500? What? On which version? The free edition. Aha. So you can only write 500 lines of code in JavaScript and then I guess it's like, goddamn. What? So it's like, hey, you have reached the end of life of your JavaScript coding. Put in $2 to continue. Get 10 lines of code for $2. Come on. What the hell? 200 scripting events? It's so dumb. Sorry if to say it like that. I think that's dumb. But okay, hey, to each their own. This guy made a game in it. Looks like it worked out for him. And I'm pretty sure he didn't get to the point where it costs money, right? Bozo? So what did I say? Is it out of context? If it's out of context, you're gone for the rest of the stream, right? Damn, the game is looking great, but what the hell is with the reviews, man? What the hell? Wait, I know why. Bro, this is literally asset flips. I've seen this on itch. It's an asset flip, bro. Here too. Watch full video. Well, we're gonna watch the full video because I need to see it. Load. Out of context, ban him. We'll see. No, it's not about the woman, it's about the goblins. And the woman is from itch.io too. The guy literally bought all of the assets from the one guy and put them in a game. Which I guess it looks good, but why is it some mixed reviews? What the hell? Why don't people like it? This, wait. Okay, so the way I phrased it makes it seem like I know why, and it's because of it's an asset flip. But then I was like, okay, why is that? Right? So I changed. Yes. So like if you're only seeing the first part, then it could seem like I'm saying that's what it is, right? That was the first thing that came to my mind. I get it. So he's not getting banned. It's fine. We're not banning him. Anyways, let's move on here. We were looking at Hardlight, right? A difference? That looks bad. Actually, doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Look at this, guys. Difference? Exclusion? Oh, that looks good too. Kinda. Subtract? Oof. Divide? Yeah. Interesting. Hue? Saturation? Color? All looks bad. So normal. What I want to do is just do Control U and then change the hue or the saturation till it looks more like water. This, I think, looks a bit better. I think it's fine, man. Really, I think it is. I don't think there's much... we can do here. Again, like the difference would be minuscule. Make a thing where you make the bottom of the river and then you put water layer on top of it to shader it. Yeah, I thought about that, but guys, it's fine. Like, it's minuscule, the difference. Really, it is. Maybe that looks a little better. Well, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Because it's gonna be changed anyways, in a way. We can do this. Maybe that looks a bit better. I don't know, does that help? Actually, this sucks, because I need to redesign something here. I need to take this part, put that in here, and then fill in the colors. There we go. Oh, now we have two versions, whatever. Right. That's fine. Put this here. And then put this here. There we go. Why is the water so dark? Yeah, well, because it's quite simple. I think it's fine, guys. Okay, so now looks a bit like snow. Guys, I'm wasting my time again, like always. We are going to do this. We're going to keep this as the back burner and the way it was before. Why do I keep wasting my time on this stuff? We are going to make the level now, guys. Come on. Let's balance this. So, fix the water? No. Stop telling me what to do. I like this more. This looks better. So, anyways, what we need to do now is essentially clean up the map a little bit. Put the goblins here. And then I need to put in, I think, a wagon. We need to put a wagon into the level to where the healer is so that we can unlock the healer. So we need to script that. Crossroads. Here we go. So this one right here. And these are the enemies. We'll probably put more stuff in here. Cakez, good. Concentrate section on the right side of the map. Let's do 574. 100. See, 574, 140, 574, 140. Here we go. And then we'll put another one here, 684, 684, and 147. 48. Here we go. And then over here we'll have 620 and 88, 620 and 88. Hey dude, I've seen your videos over on YouTube and I'm wondering what you are building in it. What do you mean building in it? Building in what? Now guys, I'm not animating the water. Go away. I'm not wasting my time. 688 and then 94. Building it in. Oh, you mean the game? This is in C++, bro. Veil. If you mean that. This is C++. Can't you use the same shader from the tree? Cakez? No, it will look bad and I need to create a separate layer. Guys, again, this is too much work right now, which is not required to make the gameplay loop fun and engaging. We'll do that later. Okay, guys? It is not important right now. Stop. Big brain man. I don't know if it's big brain man, bro, because an engine could mean that it's much faster, you know? Okay, so let's see. These are the cage guards, and I think I actually want to have a goblin archer. There's these two. Instead of just normal goblins. There we go. And then when we restart, they will be... Oh, look at that. Boom. Nice. Thing is, though, now we just need to place a card in there. That's all Polish. It is, yes, and I know that, and these people know that too, but they are trying to make me do something that will just waste my time and will delay the game. Because we are literally to the point where we are doing level 2 now. If I give it 10 rounds, then we have about 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay in the game already. Unless you speedrun this, which could be 10 minutes then, right? But yes, of course. And I need to add content now, because we have... The mechanics are in the game already. And, oh, let's see, the ice stuff. Well, that should be 200. Let's just give it 300. I think the game needs animated water and fish. Oh, sure, bro, sure. Yes, 100%, bro. That's what the game needs. Sure. We don't have any placed heroes. We have leaves falling, which is the effect. Starting oranges, let's do 260. We'll see. Maximum rounds 10. We'll figure out the rounds in a second. Excuse me. And then we need to pre-place a wagon. Maybe I'll add that in here. This is looking way better. Q, did you do anything with the graphics? Seems smoother. Nicely done. No, I don't think I did. I mean, we have a little bit of a new lighting system, but otherwise, I don't think I did, no. It's mostly, I mean, the water and the lighting, I think. It's like the first 2 levels. Uh-oh. I'll have to fix that. Okay, that's fine. We'll find a way to fix this. Good to know. Here we go. Been a while since I heard the lung butter. Yeah, like, hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna be, like, completely fresh again. We'll see. I can't put my finger on it, but something is different and better. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Are you gonna make merch for the game? Only if it's successful. Then I'll try. You know, it doesn't hurt to try. But otherwise, nah. Why would I make merch for something that doesn't sell in the beginning, right? I'll definitely do it, because I like the oranges, right? But we'll see. If it's successful, right? Otherwise, it would just be an investment, and then you probably lose a lot of money. Let me see. So, Crossroads. So here's a question, guys. I have this story scripting dialogues thing, and we have a Game Tangy, which is a position, and then it gives us a hero type ID. I guess the sprite hero as well. And this one is, for example, here for the Crossroads. If I uncomment this and then I don't do a conversation at all, but I just do the Game Tangy. It should be... I see, so here's the cage. And if I reset the game... Commented.blog, yeah, this is because I changed the way the dialogues work in the game, but I didn't want to lose it. Like, it's literally just the healer saying, oh, they have taken me, please help me, and stuff like that. Card position. But here, this is the card I'm talking about, and if I reset the game, then we have the default hero mask. Let's say it is just the ranger and the defender. They have taken me while I was AFK. I wrote that in like 2 seconds, bro. So it's not the best, I know. So let's reset the game. Then we have the healer here. Which, what the hell? Okay, well. Holy shit, why is that so fast? It's crazy. Doing 2 moving heads makes it move faster. Actually, quite funny. Lol. Okay, it's a bit odd to have that, but yeah. So essentially, this is the healer, and she is stolen in a way. I want to basically do a tutorial in level 2 where you free her. But I have designed the level in a way where, well, she's kinda, she doesn't have a place unless I remove this part here. What do you guys think? Should I just put her in the middle here and then remove the deer? It would fit perfectly. I think I need to, right? So we need to put her on 650 and 112. 650. See, this is, I want to put it here. But on the fire, I would remove the fire. Yeah. 650. What was it? 650? And 112? And it's gonna be here. I guess we'll have to remove it like that. Yeah. I mean 640, I guess. And then a bit further down. So let's say 120. It's gonna be here, and then we'll just have to remove this. Like this. And then we'll, I guess I'll remove or make it a lot dimmer. Because it's a lot. I think that's good. Maybe you can rescue the healer in one of the first levels, and after you gain the ability to use after that. Yeah, but it is one of the first level. This is literally level 2. That's why I want to introduce rescuing the healer here, because I want to introduce a lot of damage being done in this map. So the healer would be like that. This level would act as the introduction to the healer. Yeah, and she will say something on the level start. This is the dialogue that I want to do here, right? This is the dialogue. So yeah, if we don't have the hash to level in, I guess it will. So here is where that would be interesting, right? The dialogue. So we can do const dialogue, healer intro, and then we'll just put all of this stuff here. Oh, that's a conversation. There we go. And so that would be the healer intro. And we can check if this is the case. See here. Give me a second, guys. I need this right now. How many levels do you plan to have? Actually, for the demo, publicly available for the demo, 2 levels, I think. And then I'm going to create an incentive on the map. I'm going to create an incentive like 1, 2, or maybe 1 and 2. And then I'm going to create an incentive here. Probably with like an enemy standing on the map here. That is then locked. We'll see though. Or I'm going to give you 3 levels. This will be the 3rd level. And you beat the first boss here. No, guys, I'm thinking about it. Guys, I want to create interest in the game without spoiling the entire game in the demo. Okay? And so, if I put too much in the demo, then the player does not have much of an incentive to play the real game. It's a playtest? Yeah, but people asked me about the demo, not the playtest. You understand? So? Anyways, let's continue here. So we need this conversation. And what we're gonna do is, if this is not set yet, and level state convo is not the same as the healer intro, then I want to push this onto the stack, essentially. I want to do level state conversation is the healer intro. I want to add that onto the stack, essentially onto the conversation to do. There we go. And then I also want to push the modal to do the conversation. That's what I want to do. Now, then this can go away. And here is where we need to write. We need to write something, right? And it needs to end in this. I was thinking about something like this. So sprite Tangy, actually, the goblins have taken away our people, our friends, I guess. And then it's just gonna be bits and pieces right now, right? If you defeat all goblins guarding her, she will be free. Something like that. So basically explaining the game in a way. Will you license your engine, Cakes? Nah, bro. I think I'll just do it like... I'll put it... it's up. Not yet, but it's gonna be up on Patreon. But I think I'll just put it on Steam for like $1 or $2 to see the source code. If people are interested. Like an additional way. Like a DLC package. Right? If that's even possible, I don't know. Hard to have a KHT in this map resolution? No, I think this is fine because the lighting itself draws attention to it. If you squint your eyes, your points of interest are here and here. Gobbling. Sorry, yeah, goblins. The goblins have taken away our friends. We free them. If you defeat all goblins guarding her, she will be free. I think this could be a bit better than the stupid roleplay we had here. And then all we need to do is just add these as strings. 100 million lines in a game. Listen, man. Guys, it is not that important if you have all of the lines in one file. It doesn't matter. What matters is if you can navigate your code. String unlock abilities, string... what? String dialog. There we go. So string dialog. String dialog. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. They have taken me while I was AFK. Yeah, I know that was bad, but it is how it is, man. Here, let's do this first. You have unlocked an ability. Where is this? First time using user abilities. No, this doesn't have a dialogue. Level 2 hero. Start the fight. Start battle. Which this needs to be a string ID too. In the head, it's like string start battle. String start battle, and then that will be this. There we go. Good stuff, and then we'll do the string start battle here. See, like, this is the stuff that I would usually do off stream, but I just gotta do this now so we have this cleaned up and we can move forward. Coding Jesus would disagree. Yeah, but did he release a game yet? Yes, no, no? Okay, good. Sorry, because if Toby Fox can make a game that's dog shit coded, unless I'm really holed up by my programming, which I'm not, then I just don't agree. That's what I think. It's my honest opinion, bros. That's what it is, man. Who cares? If it becomes a problem, I totally agree. And I have reworked code in the past where it became a problem, but now? No. Who cares? String dialog. Well, what is the dialog? Unlocked an ability. Youth. Unlocked an ability. Guys, like his name doesn't make it, like, I don't really care if his name is Coding Jesus, who cares? Like, I'm not so, I don't have to attack someone's name to make a point. Like, that's lowballing, man. Like, who cares about someone's name? He could literally call himself the god of programming. I wouldn't give a fuck. Okay, it doesn't matter. Like, this doesn't even scratch anything. Like, who cares? Like, it's just a name, guys. Okay? This is the internet. Lighten up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Like, that doesn't matter. What matters is what they do, right? Not how they call themselves. The rest doesn't matter, guys. Okay? His name is like that because he looks like he does look like Jesus, yeah, and his eyes are beautiful, man. You get less lost in his eyes. It's like, damn, you're beautiful, bro. True. String dialogue. What is the code? Gain experience. Yeah, changes. Gain XP. There we go. Unlocked. Then. There we go. String. You've unlocked an ability. There we go. So now that we have those two strings, they will be whenever we have someone working on localization. String, you have unlocked an ability. Sorry. String, you've unlocked. There we go. String dialogue. So these two, but we have more dialogues, I think. Where are the other dialogues? Dialogue, open the shop. So wait a minute. Let me see. I think we have more, right? What did you mean by this, Cakes? Oh no, what did I say? Guys, if I make a mistake saying something, I don't do this on purpose, okay? If you squint your eyes, your eyes, Bro, okay, like, it was really difficult. Essentially what I wanted to say was, if you squint your eyes, you're naturally drawn to the 2 points of interest. I'm sorry, man. Apologize! Okay, I tried. Oh, man, I'm so happy, you guys. I am so happy that I'm finally getting less sick. Oh, yesterday sucked. Oh, I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's make a game! Yes! God, finally. I'm out of the slump. I have a problem though. You see this, guys? It is disconnecting itself. That was Zoe, by the way. I wonder why. It's old, man. I have had this headset for more than 5 years, I think. Longer than that. So, like, it disintegrates. It still works very well, but these things... Can I buy these? What is this thing called? Can I buy this? Is that possible? Wait, can't you buy these? Okay, wait. Let me yeah, cool. What is this called again? Leather buds? Wait a minute. It's called the foam donut. Pads? You can buy ear pads. The pads? No, guys, what is this called? The pads? Wait, a headset? Pads. Replacement? Oh yeah, but I need the right ones. Most popular items. So wait, what is my headset? It's a Logitech. Logitech? Which one is it though? I don't know what type of headset I have, guys. I don't know, it's black, but that won't help, right? Take a picture and ask ChatGPT. Wait, can't I like see this? G something? Wait a minute. Wait, can I not see this in like the driver? Hardware something? Control panel? Device manager? It should be here, right? Human interface devices? What is that? What the hell? Is this like my computer talking to me? Software, Xbox. Oh yeah, that fell to the floor. Thanks, Zoe, by the way. Hopefully it still works. Audio inputs? Oh, hello, Ramis. Hope you're doing good, man. Guess I missed you earlier. Here, gaming headset. G? Oh, that's gotta be it. Yeah, that's my camera. Don't buy this camera, guys. It is really bad. G533. G. Yeah, that's my headset. Original Logitech replacement ear pads. Wait, am I leaking myself right now? Am I stupid? I mean, it's just my my zip code, which is, I guess, is fine. But if there's any address there, wait, that's not how they look. I guess that's what they look like, yeah. Yeah. So this part is disintegrating, but it looks so bad. What the hell? That's not right. It looks really bad. Is it though? No, that's different. No, that's not the right one. 14, yes, quite a lot of money, but I think I really like this headset. Oh wait, there's better ones. What about the... Yeah, that's what I have. Oh, that's right. That's what I need. Friday. Should I get this? Rip yours off and check. No, then they won't got on. Careful, leak incoming. Yeah, no. I won't leak this time. They make lookalike material. Is this in China? Is this from China? Where do you see that? Jun GG? Yun GG, yeah? Hey, my man. Fabric leather. Yeah, sure, my friend. You're lying. Of course. Yeah, this is like, I'll show you. This part right here is disintegrating this part. I mean, after 5 years. Halte die Amazon-Dienste verbunden? Nein. Oh, stop, man. I hate this. Wait. We'll do this. Just go away for now, okay? Delete. So I don't want to deal with this right now. Okay? Goodness. That's big. China produces 80% of electronics in the world. It's all safe. Sheep leather is good. Is it sheep leather or what? I don't really care, you know, because at this point, I want these again. I don't want to lose my headset because I like it. And I don't want to buy a new headset because how much is this? G? It's not the same ones, but they will fit, I'm pretty sure. They have to fit. So, yeah, that's got to be it. 530, yeah, 533. So, Logitech, let's see, how much is this? Yeah, sure, like I'm gonna pay that much. Yeah, that's my headset, holy. I had money back then, that's crazy. Oh, that's a bit cheaper, but yeah, look how late these come in. Nah, we good. It's fine. Yeah, I'll buy these. It's Prime too. Maybe it will come tomorrow. You could try and search different materials. Who cares? Like, this is fine enough. In den Einkaufswagen. Jetzt kaufen. Yeah, let's buy this. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, because it's really annoying. This one is fluttering a lot. Like, it's very uncomfortable around my ear, actually. But it is how it is. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, so let's not leak that. Let's just close it. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. You helped me out a lot here. No, I really mean it. Like, because this is really annoying. And awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Nervous system regulation? What's this again? Oh man, I'm so happy, you guys. I am so happy that I'm finally getting less sick. Oh, yes it is. Oh, I'm so happy, man. Eat more vitamins, natural healing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's make a game! Yes! True. Okay. So, we'll need this. Yoink. Goblins have taken away our friends. And... this. Oh, dialogue. That's bad. That's dialogue. Goblins have taken away. Took our friends. And then dialogue. Defeat goblins. 2 free. Then we'll take this entire thing. Actually, we delete this. Wait, no. That's bad. I guess we'll delete that, and then we'll copy this, and then gain XP. Wait, what? Changes gain XP? Unlocked and... Oh! I see. I didn't do that yet. Changes gain XP, there we go. And then we have these two, which we can put in. Here. And here. And then we'll put in the two texts. So the first one is this. There we go. And then the next one is this. Awesome. Happy. Okay, now all we need to do is just take the string for the first one. And then the next one here as well. Oh, it needs the string ID, sorry. This needs the string ID. There we go. Okay, cool. Now it should do the healer intro when we start this map. Goblins have taken away our friends. Free them. If we defeat all goblins guarding here, she will be free. I think that's bad. This free them is twice. That's terrible writing. If you free her, she will be free. Yeah, if you defeat all the goblins, she will be free. That makes more sense. Oh, and then... Oh, that sucks. So it only does the text once. I want this to always be the case. So no conversation flag. Maybe that helps. Wait, so why does it not restart the conversation? Why is it not doing that? Level state conversation, like that, boom. But then we need the conversation flag, right? Because we have done this already. Or? Aha. Yeah, this is bad. This should not show up at the same time. If we defeat all goblin guards, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a better approach. Good morning, Mr. Cakez. Hey, Mr. YouTube. Mr. Who Cares on YouTube. I appreciate it, man. Or Mr. Who Cares YouTube. Appreciate it. Good morning, bro. And by the way, Gekamin and Grillorm. Thank you guys for following earlier. I appreciate it. Stop talking about pirate software. You know this, and you're gonna get banned every time you do it, so do that. Okay, delete. Stop. Why is it our friends? That was constructive?
So out of touch?
No.
No.
I know what the intention of that was. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. Guys.
Just respect my decision, okay?
Don't care. I don't need to do what others do. I need to do what I want to do, okay? Shut up! Now, let's see here. What I want to do is, though, when I do a conversation like this, yeah, I can add the conversation. I guess we don't need to, but essentially, when the intro is playing, I don't want the conversation to show up. Or the intro needs to be on top and not... Because if I click, whatever that's called. Whatever that's called. So I can show this. Let's see. Convoy ID. Here. So this is the thing, it does 15. And if we compare that with the intro ID, which should be at the very top here as well, then the intro... Oh, we are literally in the same ballpark here. It does this to darken the thing, and then it does... Does it even do a global button? It doesn't. But here's the global button, I guess. Wait, is it? No, there's no global, but we should do a global button. This should be world size, which is UI space. It should be UI space. And we'll do a global button to disable clicks. UI space divided by 2, and then the size would be UI space. And then line. There we go. And we'll put this here, global button. To disable clicks. So guys, have you thought about the gameplay loops? What makes a good gameplay loop? Have you guys thought about that? And also, is a gameplay loop unique? AKA objective? Or is it subjective? Everyone makes their own gameplay loop and thinks about their own gameplay loop. Have you guys thought about that? What is a gameplay loop? Gotta support. Hey, thank you, Kama. I didn't see that. Thank you very much for subscribing, man. Kazama. VT. Thank you so much for the subscription, man. I really do. First month at tier 1. I appreciate that a lot, man. Gotta support the base game dev. Super, super, thank you. What a nice person. You can make your own play. That's what speedruns are. Subjective by definition. We're going to continuously talk about gameplay loops, guys, until we find out if it's subjective or objective. Okay. Because I think that it has to be objective. The way it's always talked about, it needs to be objective. Good progress today? Couldn't watch until now? Yes. So basically what we did today was I added back in the healer. We are also now having a small little intro to the healer. And this is a bit bad that the color for these enemies is black. We need to fix that. That's bad. I'll probably also do like a highlight of this. And yeah, you cannot place units in the water, but you can place them on the islands if you want to. Yeah, so basically we're doing good. The only part that is really annoying is this. Why are the goblins black? In its level. So this is where we spawn the goblins. Spawn hero, spawn enemy. Why is the color of an enemy black? I mean, I'm copying over. Where is it? The enemy, am I? Enemy prefabs, that's the data. Shouldn't the color be white? For an entity? It's white. So then why is it black here? So if I do that, right? We reset. Why is the enemy's color black? Right now it's a null point, huh? But we got an index, right? Wait, let's do F10. Why is it black? Elvin, yeah, hey, Low Level TV. Hope you're doing good, man. Welcome, bro. How's it going? Yeah, why? Wait. It's white. Then why are you black? Bro, that makes no sense. Why are these guys black? Huh? Maybe an update enemy? Color white. No. Huh? I mean it... Huh? You can't ask that? I don't want them to be black, guys, because I can't see anything. So no. I can say what I want. Leave me alone. A third warning crash. So it's not update, but it's drawing the entities. Okay, draw entity. So this has got to be an enemy. Entity. Color. The color is white. So why is it black then? It's not a hero. Has components. Draw shadow. Wait, hit color. Hit ticks. Wait. Wait. Eh? No. That's nothing. That's zero. Huh? Then why is it black? It makes no sense, bro. Gulp, hello. Hello, Mr. Mystic. Good morning, man. He's against diversity, yeah. That name. Huh? I don't understand. Wait, it's got to be the layer. Yes, it's the layer. I see. So they are black because it's not computing the layer. The layer is in the stratosphere in Africa, actually. Or I should, like, okay, so that's like a crazy, like it's on the moon. Okay, so he's actually on top of everything, and that's why it's black. Yeah. So whenever I spawn an enemy, I also need to calculate the layer where they are. Then it's gonna be fine. Actually, like here. Yeah. So here when I spawn an enemy, I need to calculate that layer. Enemy layer is calculate layer, layer game, then enemy position. Y. There it is. Cool, we fixed it finally. Okay, cool. Nice. Now it should all be good, but it should also be fine. Awesome. Nice. So this is essentially, and then I want to highlight this, right? So essentially when we have this dialogue coming up, story scripting, I want to make it so that it highlights the wagon. So essentially we do story scripting. In this case, we have the card position, and we also have the card, right? Okay, card change. I see. So that is. Shall we outline it? I can outline that. Maybe not. Should be an outline, to be honest. When a new chatter appears. Okay. Congrats, what happened? Congrats on what? Just welcomed kiddo number 2 in the world. Very tired. Oh, my man, that's awesome. I didn't see that. Congratulations. What is it, a boy or a girl? Yeah, we're gonna make number 2 as well at some point. So we're gonna wait a bit, right? My wife starts to work next year. And Zoe is going in the kindergarten next month, actually. So that's gonna be a big change, especially for me too. But mostly for my wife, because she's gonna have to drive her there with car. Yeah, actually, we have been driving the car every night, almost. Not night, every evening. So she gains practice, because she hasn't driven a car in like way too long. And then, yeah, it's gonna be a big change. But cool, man. Congratulations. Awesome. Yeah, we're hoping for a boy next. That would be nice. Like a girl and a boy, and then maybe another one after that. But yeah, that's gonna be way down the line. That's exciting. Big changes. Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Congratulations, man. Really nice. Awesome. Waiting for kid number 3. That's the 3rd girl in about 3 weeks. So you got the girl card 3 times? Oh, that's crazy, bruh. Yeah, hopefully we don't get that. Like, I have nothing against girls, but a good mix would be nice, right? It's not all girls or all boys. I think it sucks, right? Because I have had 2 brothers, so we've been 3 boys. A mix-up is better, in my opinion. How you doing today, Mr. Cakez? Also, when is your birthday? Oh, my birthday's a long while. I just had birthday. It's in May, bro. It's gonna be a long time, bro. Rendering option transparent. Create the caged Tangy to interface with it. I see. And then the caged Tangy, we get that story footage. Aha. Oof, that's kind of bad. We should probably name that and draw it if it's present. Oldest daughter is 3, soon to be 4, and I'm going to be a programmer like that. Oh, my man. Yeah, true. See, like, when I was taking my week off, or my 2 days off last week, and yesterday too, this is what I would watch. Right, and like Zoe saw that, right? This stuff here. And it constantly changes pictures here, which is really cool. And Zoe saw that and was really excited. That's my #1 favorite game, or one of my #1 favorite games. Just get them started on Roblox. Yeah, but she has to play this game first. It's like she needs to level up to play the good games that the kids play. First, she needs to play the terrible old games so that she knows where gaming has come from. If you...
My man, thank you for $3. Happy belated birthday.
I appreciate it. I thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. No, really. You have to start your kids off with the terrible games like Pokemon, like not terrible, but the difficult games. The ones that are hard to control, because if you start them off, it's like giving your baby sugar first before you give them something else that is nutrient rich, right? And they will prefer the sugar over anything else, and then they get fat, right? So obviously first you give them the terrible food that's good for them, that they might not like but they enjoy because that's the only thing they know, and then later down the line you can give them Roblox, you can give them Fortnite, whatever, right? Like an entire... Yeah, hey, sausage is actually very widely spread among kids. They like sausage a lot. I don't know what it is with it, but like Zoe will just take an entire sausage, like, nom, 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 nom. And you give her something like, I don't know, sweet potato and stuff like that. And no, it's like, blah, blah, blah. They just throw it up again. Always a safe bet. Yeah, it is. I don't know why, but it's got to be... They got to realize that it has... what is it called? It contains... Now, what is it called? Protein. That's what it contains, protein and fat, and I think that's what they taste, and then they get satiated a lot. And then when they get like something like sugar or something... Like sugar is always a win on them, right? They always eat sugar. But something that is, let's say... what's it called? It's so difficult to say that in English every time, man. Gemüse, vegetables. Sugar and herbs, yeah. Carbohydrates? Yeah, I meant vegetables more so. They don't really like those too much. Unless it's fresh, like a fresh cucumber. Yes, greens, yeah. I don't think we are in basic disagreement, but the terms of references are different. A game loop is composed of action, immo. They are operationalized into mechanics and the mechanics into loops. The most creative players will on average do very similar actions in a game. What was the hero's name in Gothic again? It's a nameless hero. There's no name. Lecker broccoli, yeah, that stuff. Some of the baby food combos in the supermarket seem wild to me. Carrots and kiwis, etc. I'm half expecting to see cactus. I never buy these. We never buy these. I think these... I mean, they can be like a quick fix, right? I just don't think that they are as good as they advertise themselves to be. I'm pretty sure... Like, you gotta look at the ingredients at the back, of course, right? But I just don't like these. We try to make food for her. Both my kids aren't that interested in sugar except for in blueberries, but they like olives, Swedish pickled herring, raw onions. Raw onions? Basically anything tasting sour. Yeah, that's crazy too. Like, we had a lemon and Zoe would just literally eat the lemon, then make the face and keep eating it. I don't know what it is. It's weird. Why? For some reason they like that. And it's the same with my brother's kid. Cakes, have you previously said you would like to make a Gothic-like game? Is that still the plan? Yeah, it is, of course. Lemon has sugar. Kinda like sour candy feeling. Lemons are tasty. My sister was the same. Yeah, maybe. You could specify the steps taken objectively. Kind of like you in this game? What do you mean? Anyways, yeah, congratulations, man. It's really cool. And it's a lot of work to have a baby, I gotta tell you. But yeah, you guys know that, right? When you have kids, it's a lot of work. And stressful. But it's worth it. In my opinion, it's worth it. Okay, so there's no way I could potentially just say outline here. I could add in either a bool outline or rendering options, additional options. Render options. Additional render options, which is 0 by default, and then we add the render options to, I guess, the sprite. Wait, when is it drawing the sprite? It draws... Wait, does it draw it? It gets it here, so we can do Cakez Tangy. That sucks because I want to add and remove it. Or maybe that. Cakez Tangy. Dot render options is transparent plus render options. So it adds those together, or it ORs those together, more so. Good. And then, when I do the Cakez Tangy here, in this case I want to do an outline color.
It's good to see you again.
And then I also want to do like this up and down warping, this up and down arrow. Which, where do I do that? Here. And then the position is this. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. This one. Y offset. And then the position is the card position. We do the sprite small chest or the arrow chest on the card position. Plus a vector 2 of 0 and then minus 40 plus Y offset. Let's see how that looks. Oops. Oh wow, okay, so wait. This needs to be world to UI. Of course. Can you move the window to the right? I don't want to look at this water. Of course, this is from Collector of Stuff. Of course it is. The only negative message in a while people are having fun in chat, is from Collector of Stuff. Saying something negative about the game. 5 minutes, man. Fuck you, bitch. Don't tell me what to do. And then I only want to do the outline while the dialogue is active, right? If is active modal, level, state, convo ID, or game state convo ID. Then I want to do this. Otherwise, I want to do this without the outline. The reason why we don't want to do the outline after that, because we don't want to draw too much attention to it. Because the dialogue is gone, we know about it, now we don't need to show it, right? So when we start the game, it shows me that goblins have taken away our friends, and then it shows this right here, draws attention to it. And if you defeat all goblins guarding her, she will be free. Boom. Band ladder? No, actually... Hey, Abef, is that a feature from the bot, bro? The band ladder? Is that a feature from the bot? Is that new? I think you... I'm sorry that you have spent the time on this, but please remove it. Or give me an option to turn it off, please. I do not want to incentivize getting banned in the chat. Because that will ultimately lead to perma-bans in the channel. It's a negative reinforcement loop. So the more bans someone gets, the more they try to do it. Because they're higher up on the ladder. It reinforces bad behavior and turns the stream into a toxic house. I don't want that, actually. It's really bad to have this. Now, if this is not you are doing, that's fine. Then where is it from? No, this is bad, guys. This is really bad. It's not fun, because it creates it reinforces negative behavior. And that just, over time, makes chat turn toxic. You should ban him for 14 days. Goodness. Make the ban letter sub only. It doesn't even work. Shade 11 was banned at the start of the stream. True, that's true. Yeah, we'll see. If it becomes a problem, I'm going to have to remove it. Anyways, okay, so now that we have mostly coded everything we need... It's not logical since you can literally buy units? What do you mean? This one here is not logical? Wait, what do you mean? Nani? And by the way, Zegli Music, Zegil Music and Detect, thank you guys for following. Appreciate it. Okay, so the goblins have taken away our friends. If you defeat all goblins guarding her, she will be free.
Check.
I think this is
Mixed
good
review?
amount. This is a
Check.
good amount of
Doesn't
text.
work on AMD? Check. Unbalanced game? Check.
I can't buy
UI
her.
bugs? Check. Yeah,
That's the point.
Check.
Ultimate use speed. Thank you very much for following too, man. Okay, so now. Oh, this is Windbane is a bit too much. Projectile speed, projectile lifetime, projectiles return back to the view. It's gonna be like 400. Let's make it 400. It's a big item. Good. Now, let me think. Did I code everything that works? Yeah, let's put this back to the right here, because I feel more at home with this as well. When we have... Oh, do Cage Tangy... I guess it does this already, right? Hero Healer. So when we defeat all of the enemies guarding her, then she'll be free by default. So if I were to actually go and place a bunch of heroes, and I beat them all... Let's just see what happens. Oh yeah, how about this? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. We need to fix some UI here. Unlock hero ID, there it is. This has to do with this. Where it's placed. It uses the world size, it needs to use UI space. UI space came later. So UI space times 2, and then over here we have UI space. There we go, and over here as well, UI space. UI space, like that, boom. Anything else? Oh yeah, here darken the background. No, UI space, brother. There we go. There we go. And then over here we have the same thing. UI space. .x. Yeah. What is this? Position looks good. Ah, here. There's another one. UI space. The cool thing is, the world was currently operating in the UI space, so by just replacing world position with UI position, it should just work. So there shouldn't be too much work we have to do, because it was already positioned properly before. You just have to make sure that all of the world space is replaced with UI space. But then it should be good. Let's see. There it is. Choose a hero to unlock. Cool. Nice. So now that we have the healer, we can use her. Nice. Good stuff. So that's great. And yeah, this should only happen if we have not unlocked the healer yet. How is that? Cakez, I think you should change your career. Your spaghetti is very good. Shut up, bro. Listen, you guys, you will all shut up the moment I bring out my game and it is somewhat remotely successful. Then you will all shut the fuck up. Okay? Just wait. I'm telling you. Okay, it'll take some time, okay? We might not have success in the beginning, or not at all. But if we have success, you will all shut your mouths. Because you will realize that what you're talking about is not important at all, okay? This is my first game. It's taking longer than expected, but I think that's normal, okay? I'm not held up by any coding. Okay, brother? Just wait. Gnomes took like 5 years before they could even start making a game like Gnomes, okay? So, just wait. Uh-huh. There we go. If we don't have the healer unlocked yet. Looks very nice, by the way. Appreciate that, bro. How long have we been developing this game? About 3 years. I actually want this to be empty. Sort of like that. Actually. So we always do this, but we only do... Wait, we always do the caged thing. Healer. But we only... If we have not unlocked the healer yet, then we do the conversation.
Good day.
We do that.
Anyways, keep your troops to yourself and do not help them.
There we go. No conversation flag. We don't need that shit. Good stuff. New map. Yeah, hello Rico. Good morning. Yes, but if we all shut up, you're going to feel lonely. True. That's true. No, the people will shut up about my code being bad. They will just shut up and they'll be like, okay, you made a good game. That's crazy, man. How can I do it too? Like, let me show you how I can do it too, man. Just wait. How do you handle different aspects and screen scalings? Not at all right now. It looks terrible. So that's something I still need to iron out. Well, aspect ratios I already do, but here, this is what it looks like. The game does look kind of distorted and destroyed. It will still work, you can still play, nothing changes, right? All of it works. But... Oh yeah, it looks like the light is off, we'll have to fix that. But mostly everything works. Yeah, the lights are off. Interesting, we gotta fix that. Looks like it's all... Now open the shop. How was I able to play, by the way? Not sure how that works. Interesting. How was I able to start even? How did I do that? I can press the space bar. I should not be able to press the space bar. There it is. Okay. What's happening with the black background? Oh, so this is light. This should not be here, but here. It looks like the light is in the wrong locations when I have letterboxing. Look. Now the light is somewhat in the right location. The light is... Look at the paths. Look at the red's path. Oh, this... No, this has to do with the following. Wait. I'll show you. Let me first get into border. I'll fix that now, it's fine. That has to do with me changing a tile set? I think tile set. Essentially... wait a minute. I want to select this, which I can't actually. I need to repair the selecting. Right-click select. I can only select one block. Wait, I need to do right-click selecting. Shit. Update editor. Tile. Editor here. Excuse me. Top panel. Save level modal. Particle editor. Where's the tile editor? Here. Inside Atlas grid. Let me fix that. Zooming. Display grid. Who cares? Select texture coordinates. Select texture coordinates by clicking in the texture. Clicked inside before. Selection box in the texture atlas. Draw last selection. Right pane. Wait, I don't actually have that. Selecting texture coordinates. How does that work? Did I get rid of that? Whatever, I'll fix that. Can't be too difficult. Let me fix it really quickly. So essentially the way this works now is that it needs to be on a separate layer. Let's not put it here. I guess I'll put it here in this layer. Essentially, I changed that yesterday to be transparent so that I can go ahead and just place these in a way. Oh yeah, that's great. So that it kind of makes sense and I can select some stuff or maybe put it up on a separate layer too to merge these things together. Maybe not this, maybe that. See that? Oops. I mean, that does look kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. Right, and so, let me see. Does that look better? I feel like there should still be something on top of this, which obviously looks bad now. So then should be some more stuff here maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think we got something here. That's okay. And then we'll do the same thing here. That is like a combination of those. Yeah, so that I think that looks a bit better. Let me find out. Okay, I can put some more stuff here. Wait, no, that's just that. Shit. Maybe this is better? Nah. Maybe this is better? Yeah, you see? So, it's literally just that. Let me clean up. Let's see here. Is there something bad showing up anywhere? Oops. Here. For some reason is something that shouldn't be there. And then there's also some broken stuff as well. But yeah. That's what it is. I actually wanna fix that on the right there. Kinda bothers me. There we go. Okay, so there it is. Let me save that. Campsite road. Save it. And then save the campsite road level as well. This is what it is. And now it should look better. And now I should not be able to press the space bar. Let me see. Space bar. That is unlocked. Eh? Bro. Hey, what's happening? Editor. Nani? It's broken. I can't use my edit. Uh-oh. Stop. Oh god. Okay. I need to get commit and push, man. Wait a minute. Input. Running level. In level UI. Input. Change level speed. There it is. If we pressed the space bar. Here. We should not be able. We have the scripting event place 0 and we have the scripting event. Scripting event buy shop item. That's when we should be able to do it, I think. Neovim switch? Nah, I don't wanna. Okay, now I can't. What if I place this? I still can't. What if I bought an item? That's when I can, yeah. Cool. Nice. There's still some nuances to this, but okay, it does work. And then we get this here, and we play. Actually get some items. I changed the price of the items to 60. It was a little bit too... easy to buy items early on. Yeah, so the first level I think is balanced enough. For now. First time user abilities. Yeah. Good stuff. Give him this. And we can get a shield on this guy, or we can get a ranger. We get a ranger. Why not switch? VS Code seems to be slowing you down. No, like this was... You might not have noticed this, but after I installed... This is a very old version of Visual Studio Code. Look at this. It is version number... It is from 2024. 8 months ago. I switched to a very old version that was still supporting my extensions and the Clang GD stuff. And I deleted every single thing that I had on Visual Studio Code on my machine. And ever since doing that, it has been running very well, actually. This is the first time I had a small little hiccup. Look at this, guys. Cool. Home. This is where we can buy increased healing radius, so maybe amount healed. Buying items cost less in the shop. Let's see that. And then we get a free item. That one's cool too. 2 stars? Yeah, we got 2 stars. I mean, yeah, I didn't win. And then that's the next level. And this is where I wanted to begin today. It did not save. It didn't say. We didn't say. Okay, it did not save the level. Get rid of that, and I think I also decreased the intensity of the light, right? And then I did a reset game. The goblins have taken our friends. Shit, I'm locked. Kacke. You should use a signal generator and program in binary. That's the fastest and most efficient way. Animated water. No, guys, stop wasting your efforts typing power. And stop spamming. I'll ban you if you keep spamming, guys. Stop. There we go. Okay, do we have... Why do I have to play this again? Main menu background, input, main menu, buttons, complete scripting event, transition. If we don't have first time playing, which I did. Actually, I did not. But why do I have the healer? I shouldn't have the healer. Okay, wait. That's a bit odd. So let me delete the save game and see what actually happens. Get rid of these two. Oh, no. These two. Start. The map looks dull, Cakes. You should animate the trees. But they are animated. What do you mean? They are animated. Just slightly, not... They don't grab that much attention, but they are animated, bro. Oh, by the way, Shade 11, did you notice... Every time I buy an upgrade in the shop, it becomes a higher tier item. Did you see that? I thought game development equals playing WoW and my... Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Now I need to... you're bullying me into reading a toxic... I understand that. I know where this is coming from. I'm not stupid. Okay, everyone has their own interpretation of what it means to make a game, bro, okay? Mr. Dev Spudgers, good morning. How are you doing, sir? Thank you very much for the raid, bro. Welcome. How are you doing? You have unlocked an ability. Still need to click. I have finished my tutorial, bro. By the way, I want to ask you a question, but please don't take it. Please don't take it the wrong way, okay, bro? I want to ask you a question. And I want to give you honest feedback. Are you ready? Let me drink something first. Uh-oh. All right, guys. You guys are ready? Only if he says it's okay. He didn't say anything, so I'm not saying anything. Guys, it is how it is. He already left. Yeah, good. Then I'm gonna ask him next time. Me? Yeah, I wanna ask you a question about your game, or I wanna give you honest feedback about your game. I wanna know what you think. But only if you say it's okay. Because I don't wanna, like, at some point, like, you mad, right? Ask away. Okay. When I played your game for the first time, and that was 2 years ago when it first came out, your tutorial was a bunch of reading and I didn't like that. What do you think about this? Do you have data to show that I am a, what's it called? Not unique, but that what I'm saying is something that happens rarely, or does it happen often to you? So what do you think? Like, I literally had to click a bunch of text boxes away to get through the tutorial and I got bored. Outlier? Yeah, am I an outlier? Or is this something that you get often as feedback? Like, yeah. I redid the tutorial, split into multiple smaller ones since then, yeah. So if I were, still not great. So if I were to play your game again, the tutorial would be less reading. Like, what is your, how do you say that? What is your opinion on the reading part, right? How do you teach a game mechanic without much text? Avoid reading as much as possible. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think so too. Okay. Let me see. So yeah, that's but honestly, that's what stopped me back then to like continue playing your game, because I was reading too much. And that led me to get bored. Videos, GIFs. Yeah, videos, GIFs is what AAA does a lot, right? GIFs in the game. Small videos in the game, and then text to speech even. Yeah, I've seen that before. Oh my god, I got a good defender here as well. You introduce one new thing per level instead of cramping everything into the first level, just saying. Yeah, but like, so like, here's the question, right? Dev Spudgers has a game like RimWorld. Can you even do that? Like, if you think about this game, you can't tell me that you can do tutorials without that you can do tutorials without texts in this. I'm pretty sure that this game, when you start it, has like a giant wall of text as a tutorial to explain you what happens. Right? Or am I dumb? Like, I've never played this, but that's what I would expect. Because the game is just so vast and deep that you need to explain it. They have a tutorial list. Yeah. what's up? Maybe you don't understand. I'm talking to Dev Spudges who made a similar game to this. I'm gonna ban you for 5 minutes. Shut up, bitch. Okay, you're just being toxic, asshole. You don't need a tutorial for RimWorld, will you? Really? You just suck in the start and die? That's how it is. Really? That's how it is? Could the gameplay an example playthrough as part of the tutorial? You could always do as Dwarf Fortress does. That's even 100 times deeper. You basically have no tutorial. Just push you off the edge at deep water. What does that mean? Any example playthrough? What did Dev Spudges say? If your game gets big enough, a YouTuber will make a tutorial for you. True! Yeah, you can't really introduce one new thing per level in a game that is like RimWorld. That's not how it works, because it's literally one giant level, isn't it? So... that's not how it is. You watch YouTubers play RimWorld and learn the language of the game that way. RimWorld is unique. It can get away with anything because it's super hyped indie hit. Yeah, but like they had to start somewhere, right? Like it's not like they became a hit out of nowhere. Like I'm pretty sure when they started, yeah, they weren't as big as they are now. They didn't have that many players for like a month. So like what, like obviously it popped off here, right? But talking about this part, maybe it wasn't released here or something? Maybe it was? I don't know. The followers. They have been gaining followers for wait, what? Steam Hub followers? That's crazy. Let's close test or something. I see RimWorld had no less than 6k players from early access launch day one. I see. I get it. So these were just people playing early then. But you still need to teach the game to new players, don't you? So that's my point. Factorio has a good tutorial as well. So what do games like this do as tutorials? You gotta do some text boxes, right? Or like what you guys are saying, you just play and learn. RimWorld was selling on their own site. I see. So you just play and learn. Okay, I'll play this game in the future. We'll see. RimWorld has a tutorial and a learning app. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Interesting. Okay. Well, fine. Home. Maybe it should be continue instead of home on that screen. The goblins have taken away our friends. If you defeat all goblins guarding her, she will be free. So I'm currently working on God. I gotta stop, man. Okay. Save. Yes. There we go, finally. What made you decide to change the tier in the shop? Also, each tier should have a color emo. Yeah, I mean, the color needs to be there in a way, I know. What made me decide to change tiers? Because it was too easy. Yeah, thank you very much for the rage, Mr. Dev Spudges. I appreciate it. Going to get some rest. Yeah, you get some rest, bro. Thank you very much again. I need to go to the bathroom really quickly, guys. We are going to work on balancing this now then. So this is how you start. We start with level, I guess level 3. Interesting. So this one's level 3 and he's level 3 too? Interesting. Okay. Do I want explosive arrow? I kind of want this, right? Then you... I'll figure that out later. Here we go. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Oh, cool. Hey! What is this with this game, man? Fuck you. That's so... Hey! No! Please stop! Oh, come on, man. This is so fucking dumb. I drank a potion, actually. I drank a fucking drank a potion! I fucking pressed the fucking button! Drank a fucking potion! And you didn't do shit! What is run drive doing? Close it. Oh my gosh. It's off. Install driver? Okay, fine. We'll try that. What does restart mean? My computer? Or Steam? This is ridiculous. Steam? I knew this was gonna happen! Okay, I'm back. Hey Trampel, how you doing, man? Good morning. Cakez Rimworld tutorial. Aha. So you play the game while this learning helper is on and then allowed areas. Like, does this change focus depending on what you do? Like, for example, when you place something in an area, and then it automatically switches the tab here and the option here and show you that? I don't think so. So basically, the learning helper is on, but you have to actively click on allowed areas to understand what it does. Already learned. I wonder what that means, already learned. Maybe already clicked on this? It's optional? Okay. Interesting. I get it. So maybe that's better. And so you basically get straight into the action, then have like a scripted tutorial, and then they try to make the game as intuitive as possible, but also deep. Maybe it shot one by one, but can't remember. Yeah, and the things are not there from the start. They're being added as your counter. Ah, yeah. So that makes sense. Like the list not propagates. Whatever that's called, the list fills up as you go. Yeah. Populates itself, yeah. Okay, interesting. It doesn't stop you. No, it doesn't stop, yeah. And Soul Reaper, thank you very much for following earlier, by the way. I appreciate it, bro. I really do. God. Okay, let's actually make some progress now. We have this, then we have the staff of splitting. We need one thing, guys. Tier 1 and tier 0 need to be the same. Let's see if this works. Item rarity basic, I guess. I wonder if this works. Can we do that? Why is this complaining? Oh, it is not. Okay. I like codex style tutorials since you can explain more complex mechanics in there easily or skip it completely entirely. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a really good way to do it. Me too. So yeah, if we were to make a game like that, which we don't, then that's how we would do the tutorial. Okay, so now rarity colors. Can this still work, or is this a big problem? It seems to still work. So if I re-roll these, we have bow, and then it goes immediately because the bow is rarity common, not basic. The rarity here needs to be basic. Tier 0 is basic. Item rarity basic. I guess it could be called trash. Item rarity trash. Those tier 1 are common items. Should this be called item rarity trash? Trash common, or what do you use? What is these gray items in World of Warcraft that are even less than gray? Dark gray. You have dark gray, then you have white, then you have green, then you have blue. What is dark gray? What is the name of dark gray, guys? Crossbow, longbow, thornwood bow, swords. Here. Item rarity trash. I don't think it's called trash items, right? Charcoal? No, I don't think so. That's a common item. Swords, ja. Swords Tier 2. Zweihänder, Swords Tier 4. Krummschwert, that's essentially a trash item. Junk? Oh, it could be junk. Yeah, tainted ruined noob. Yeah, I think it's actually junk, man. Staves, there we go, that's trash. Excuse me. Stuff. Wand, that's another one. Trash. Broken, yeah, like it could be junk, something like that. And the normal wand, these are wands tier 1. Tier 0, tier 1. And the feeling. Doing fine, how are you doing? Good. Little bit sick, otherwise I'm doing good. We had a little bit of a slump. When it comes to progress in a game, I changed how item works. We now have like a teamfight tactics type system where you can buy like a dude. And then I can put a... Let me get lucky here. Get some money. No. Here, you can put items on top and then they merge into a new item. Something like TFT type system. But that took quite a lot of time to implement, like probably a month and more. And I was also on vacation. So I had like a dip in productivity. And every time that happens, and you have been here for a while, right? OpenGL rework. Then... yeah, the OpenGL rework was one of the biggest ones, and then sometimes renaming streams and not making much progress, and the rebuilding UI that was previously built, stuff like that. It's just really difficult to get past because of the slow amount of progress and it like going back in progress essentially. And then staying there for too long. Crossbow, let's do 140 actually, that's a good item. I think. Longbow. Yeah, longbow is fine because we can merge it. Bow, then that is trash item. Mace. This one's also trash. Oops. Trash. So yeah, we have gone through that, and the cool part is now we are getting back on track. The system is now implemented. There are some items like here, the ruby necklace is not implemented properly. There are some items that still need balancing, but the entire system is working. I have now finally made my second level, at least visually. And yeah, we are finally getting back to the point where we are progressing, and that makes it really... It makes me happy. There's gotta be tier 1 here, guys. I think. I'll turn this into a common item. So yeah, going through this has been rough, but that's just part of development. And I'm happy I got through most of it for now. Still a lot to do, but yeah. What is this? Spyglass? Oh, that's also a trash item. Here we go. You improved the UI, very good. As I can tell from just looking at it, but you were able to make it through. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Are you using OpenGL? No, I'm using DirectX. And yeah, no. Knight's Helm, okay, yeah. Evergreen Cape is common, and then the Wizard Head is common. The Book of Wisdom is common. Santa Head is common. Wooden Helm. I like the wooden helm is dog. I'll probably remove it. Precision goggles. They should be... Hey. 120. Let's make it 90, because 100, I guess. Because they don't really do much. Just 10% range. They should get more. This should be like 30% range. There we go. What happened with your hair? I cut it. I cut it. Because it was getting annoying to have to flagging it in English every time, every day. Mirror helm. Oh, that one's gotta be 140 because that one's good. Banner power 40%, that one's big. Leather helmet. Oh yeah, the leather helmet, let's do 120 on that. That's good. Would you now still use DirectX over OpenGL, Cakez? Now I would most likely use Raylib instead, rather than any of these, to be honest. I have gained the knowledge. I have done Vulkan, I've done OpenGL, I've done DirectX, and I would literally just use whatever is the fastest, man. Because I realized that, at least for a 2D game, you don't need any special things. Nothing. You just need to work on the game. That's gonna be enough of... it's gonna be enough issues already. Iron Ring. That's a common item that should cost 120 gold. I'm really enjoying Raylib. Yeah, you're making a game in Raylib, right? Yeah. I wonder why don't you use Unity for your game? I will rather check out Raylib then. Yeah, you should. Or like SDL could be good too, man. I feel like I should show you like the difference of what it means to use Raylib over coding a renderer and everything from scratch. You guys want to see that? What is the difference if you lose... Sorry. What is the difference if you make a game in C++? One person uses Raylib, SDL, whatever you want to use, like a framework, or you use nothing and do everything by yourself. You want to see the difference? This one here, and one here C++, YouTube. This one. Is it this guy? Yeah. So this is 1 year in C++ using SFML. Toll. My wife is calling me like 8 times, man. What the hell is going on? Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Well, it's like, are you done yet? It's like, no. I started an hour late because you wanted me to help you. Oh, I thought you started at 11. Like, no, you have been here. You literally asked me on 12 p.m. to help you, and you went outside on 1 p.m. How could I be done already? Huh? Woman? Goodness. But anyways, so this is basically a guy using SFML, which is a framework in C++, over 1 year. And I'm just gonna skim through this a little bit. These are the different types of projects he made in that 1 year. Look at this. And we can listen to the music too. It's like a simple block game. I'm pretty sure many of you have done that too. You could see the choppiness and the movement, right? It's his first game probably, and doesn't run properly as well. Here's one game that looks really good actually, that made me very jealous when I saw that the first time. This is a game he made really quickly, and it looks really good in my opinion. Yeah, then he has like AAB collision, and you can see the different stuff that he's working on. He's working on different mechanics of a game, but it's always different types of game, mostly. Here, that one, in my opinion, looks the best out of all of his games. Looks amazing, actually. So 2D side-scroller, I don't know why he put the HP bars on top of the enemies, but yeah. And stuff like this. 360 shooter. And then we have this. Bouncing balls. This is physics, I guess. This is sorting, I guess. And then here's stuff like that. This one was the most impressive. Sad. Like here, the pixel simulation. Look at this. That one was really... This is Neuter, guys. In a way. That's exactly the way that Neuter works, yeah. Isn't that cool? So this guy literally built Neuter in his first year of C++. Why? Because he didn't have to spend time learning how to write the damn renderer or how to open up a window on 10 different platforms. No, he just called the open window function of SFML and he was done. Okay, literally 2 minutes and he's done. That's the huge difference. Now, okay, there's many more stuff that he's doing, right? This is path and then physics, like really cool stuff here. Like all of these things are prototypes for good games. Right, look at this awesome menu animation. Then sliders, stuff like that. Another really cool game where, you know, 2D side-scroller game. And it all looks amazing, right? And then this is, I guess, what is it called? A tracer? Path tracing? And now let me show you. Let me show you what a person... I guess we can look at the rest really quickly. Look at the awesome... Like, this is Bloom, I think. Bloom and particle systems. So he's learning about particles here. Damn, that looks great. And then over here, even something like this. It doesn't matter if he released any games, man. This is the first year in C++. That's the point. You are not going to release a game in C++ after your first year if you've never learned C++ before and you've never done the game before. You use this to learn. And he did that very well. This looks amazing. This, by the way, Core Keeper. It's literally the same mechanic almost as in Core Keeper. It looks great. And then this is the last one here. It's like the same mechanic as before, but with textures. Heavy games. Oh, he actually made like a Terraria game, I guess. Minaria. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so this is what he did. Let me show you what I did. That's me. I made a console application. I made a text game. Yeah, I made a text game. And then I made A point in rectangle game. Whenever the mouse is inside the rectangle, it is red. I made a box selection game. This is using a framework from someone else on YouTube. This is not writing my own engine. So someone gave me a framework on YouTube. I followed his tutorial to avoid the pool. So, and I need to eat these things and avoid getting hit by the pool. This is bright as hell. Then this is a snake game also building off of his own engine, like not my own engine, but someone else's engine, and literally just doing the game. And you could see the difference, right? Whenever I was using an engine from someone else or a framework, the games are actual games. You see that? Play. Snake, and then this is Minesweeper or Memesweeper. Also a pre-built game, by the way. Just small little tasks, changing some lines of code in here. But nothing really like fancy. And this is like a first real game I made, but again, using his engine, not my own. So it's like more even than a framework. And then this is actually my first time learning something myself without anything, like my own engine. That's literally just a window. And that's an achievement in and of itself, because the window opening in Vulkan is really difficult. That took a couple of days, actually. Vulkan supported. And then this is the Vulkan tutorial. That took me multiple weeks to a month to get this going. That's one line in Raylib, actually. 1 or 2 lines in Raylib. It's a different type of camera and a little bit. That tutorial is ass, Emo. Hello, Capushman. Yeah, you're a big open DirectX fan, right? And then we have a skybox. It does look nice, right? But you know, can you see the difference already? He has made actual games. We have made windows and concepts. Gothic title? Yeah, Gothic title. This is like my first real 3D engine, but I could only load models, right? It's like my first particle system. And then this is about a year. Yeah, after this is the year is over. That was 1 year. Like the only game I really made was Pong. It's like a real game. After 1 year. It's like, it's a crazy difference. And then this is just my old game that I spent time doing after the first year. But that is not included in the first year. Right? So this happened after my first year. So you can compare this to this guy. He has just many more interesting things, in my opinion. Many more different game concepts. Especially this one is really cool. And so yeah, I spent most of my time learning how to write something like Vulkan, or to open a window, to do sound. And he spent the time on making different types of games, prototypes. That's the difference. And so if you want to make a game, in my opinion, you should use a framework rather than make everything yourself. Because if you do, then you will most likely be stuck with something like opening a window in C++ or whatever. That's the difference. And so I'm not sad that I did this, but I should have done something else most likely. Now that I have the knowledge is great, but it will not help me make a better game. It won't. And the big thing as well is that it won't even be more performant. That's the problem. Everyone is advertising that, oh, you should be using Vulkan, you should make everything yourself. It will be more performant, you will have the ultimate freedom. But that's not even true. That's the point. It won't be true because you are bad. You're a bad programmer. and you're not gonna make more performant games right out of the get-go. This might be true for AAA and big titles, but you can literally build a simple 2D or 3D game in Raylab, and it will be performant enough. I wasn't reacting when I was doing the first year, Mr. Rico. I don't know where you get that from. That was my first year when I wasn't even streaming. There's nothing in that. Like, I wasn't distracted by stuff like that. Excuse me. Did Mr. Robot, so basically a robot that was a pixel with its own program, so created an assembly language for the robots that then ran in an interpreter, and then I evolved the robots for several months. It was interesting. What the hell? Vectura, thank you very much for following. You even yoinked his video? I did the same style of video he did, yes. And it worked. Meanwhile, Cakez, I made Snake. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't really make Snake because it was already pre-built in a way. Yes. Make everything yourself equals make it 10 times slower. Yeah, that's the point, yeah. You should have used GLFW, cross-platform window, input and graphics API initialization in 30 lines of code. Yeah, this is what the Vulkan tutorial uses. Okay, let's see here. If we restart, right? Reroll this. It goes immediately to green. It shouldn't. It shouldn't go to green. Because these, like, common. It should be common because they're trash. Wait, actually, I didn't change that yet. It's trash. Okay, wait. Iron ring is common. Crispy meat, accessory. I would say use Raylab. Cakez advice on that is spot on. Yeah, I think so too. No, I really listen. Now that I've done this for multiple years, I can confidently say that if you want to make a game, that you should not start with. Definitely not start with everything from scratch. That's a learning experience, and only for those people that want to be engine or graphics programmers. That makes sense then. But if you want to make a game, it's complete waste of time, man. Why is it going green? You shouldn't go green, bro. It should go gray. But do we have a gray item? We do. We have like a crossbow. Why is it going green? That's not true. Cakez an idea. Every week you allocate 1 day to create a simple game. Snake, Mario, Bomberman, Saper, etc. With today's knowledge, you should be able to complete it in 1 day, and it would be engaging for viewers. Maybe you could use different frameworks for different games. It would help you take a breath from Tangy TD Cakez. It's a really cool idea, yeah. Yeah, side project does help with elevating your main project. Yeah, it does. But right now I'm motivated to work on the main project. So I will probably do it when I lose motivation again. How is C# in the game making scene? Stardew Valley is written in C#, bro. It's good. And again, I would advise you there as well. There are frameworks in C# that help you make games. Use those. My wife's at the door. One second. Compared to his shader, I'm pretty sure his one is way more complicated than mine, but we'll see. I've only used OpenGL since I wanted to try out graphics programming. What are you using now, Mr. AQ, to make games? Started in libgdx, made a prototype in 4 months. The same I did in Unity in 2 months, so it saves so much time to use an engine. The downside is dependency on it. Yeah, it does. If you give me information in advance, I could prepare graphics for the these one-day projects, Cakez. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll think about it. When I do them and what I would need, yeah. You mean like sketches that I could turn into pixel art, right? Or like for 3D projects, I guess. I'll think about it. If you're offering that, for sure, keep that in mind. But for now, again, I will first. I need to bring this out to playtesters, and then we'll do that. We can do this. All right, guys. So we still have an issue here. The shop generates items. Like this is a trash item. Let me make sure that it is actually really a trash item. Rarity colors. Let's do that. Okay, so it is a trash item because the color change did something. There we go. But would have to be 1 day max because it would be more you would feel that you wasted time on something else you could spend on Tangy TD. Yeah. Huh? Ja, alles gut. Ja. So, I don't understand why rerolling the shop item generates a increased tier if possible. Why does it not? Rarity. Item rarity. Trash is value 0, common is value 1. So it should... The new item's rarity is less than or equal to the current item. So if I do this, then it should give me a... bow. It should give me a bow, for example. The shop inventory is tier 1, tier 2 and tier 0 items. And tier 1 item is a sword, ruby sword, eye patch, leather. So there's so many that would fit this. Why does it not work? Still, OpenGL, I cannot go back to Unity after feeling the freedom that custom engines provide. But do you use OpenGL? Oh, you're still using OpenGL. New haircut? Yeah. For me, 3 different projects work nice and not necessarily only programming projects. That way I never get tired. 2 programming projects and 1 3D printer. But mind, do you get any of these to the finish line, bro? That sounds like splitting your attention way too much. If I'm being honest here, bro. Okay, wait. So let's buy the shield. Let's see. The new item that gets... What item are we talking about here? A sword, yeah. Spyglass, yeah. Broken shield. Staff. Leather cape. Item bow. Let's see what we get, right, at the end. Item wand. And then the possible items. 34 items, man. What the hell? Why is it choosing iron sword, rusty sword, Shellmat. Oh, they have high weight. It should only be 1 tier maximum. I see. It should increase by 1 tier, not by 2 tiers. So the item rarity needs to be at most the maximum rarity. So the new item rarity needs to be rarity +1. But at most the minimum of rarity +1 and rarity uncommon. If it's unequal to that, then we continue, right? That should work. Splitting attention is definitely a problem for me. So many unfinished product. Why is the elevator music so loud? Wait, this is loud? The music? Really? Okay, guys, so one more time. So this was bad. Let's re-roll this again. So, where is he? The sword is gone. Spyglass is gone. Broken shield is gone. Staff is gone. Leather cape is gone. Bow is gone. Wand is gone. Lantern is gone. Steel sword. Okay, so it will be a tier 1 item this time. Which it does. Cool. Now, we can go from tier 0 to tier 1. And then from tier 1 to tier 2. That's the type of shop I want. Awesome. Sorry. Today's the first day we can hear some music on the stream? What do you mean? Okay, so now the shop is the way up I want it to be. Increase tier if possible. Cool. Next. It's louder than usual. I didn't change it though. Zoe is crying, guys. Shit. So for the most part, except for some of the numbers for the items, like Staff of Splitting doesn't have an icon, we are good to go. That means... Give me a second.
Come on, Zoe. Ah, look at this. What is that? Blop. Blop, 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 blop. Papa. Puh. Huh? Zoe, I need that. I need to speak into this. Here, Zoe, here, go. Hello.
Now the progress would happen when Zoe is here. Yeah, true. No, we did make good progress today. We cannot place units in the water. I fixed the shop. I fixed the dialogue here. Fixed some of the tutorials in the first map. What the hell? Why do they... Oh, lol, look at the path they go. Lol, look at the enemies following the path there. You see that? Lol, that's funny. They follow the path I generated for the water. It's actually quite funny. funny how she's manhandling the mic without her looking away from the screen. Yeah. Okay. So essentially, since my wife and I need to practice driving a car as well, I'm gonna send you over to Cakez. And tomorrow I will either complete this map in terms of content. There's one more thing we need to add into the game, which is the bestiary, the information about enemies. What are you doing? Huh? Zoe. Yeah, I'll send you over to Cakez. I hope you had fun today. And yeah, we'll do that. And then maybe some more nice reactions tomorrow as well. We'll see, right? As we get closer to finally releasing the game. Huh? Anyways, hope you had fun today, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow, right? You have a great day. Thank you very much for joining. Right, Zoe? Right. Peace. On YouTube as well. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you all tomorrow.